What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Monday in the studio.
Welcome to the torpedo bats of the podcast world.
Yeah.
It's the Garrett and Steve show.
Torpedo cocks. Yeah.
Our cocks get thicker in the middle.
Yeah. And then they kind of get short and skinny at the end. Little heads.
Easier to get in that hole with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, the head gets in
Yeah.
and then the rest gets your bashes through. The butt. It's good for butt fucking
Yeah, welcome to Monday in the studio, everyone.
with the bat boys.
Do you think the bats have anything to do with anything?
The Yankees are big cheaters. We all know it, right? No, this is one of those fucking gay stories that's not like all the way real
'cause-
because they were doing this last year. Like other teams and other players were already using this type of bat
really?
last year and probably before that too.
Huh.
Because it's not
Okay.
illegal. It's like just differently shaped within the same like legal.
boundaries.
Yeah.
So if you're now baseball season started and there's these new bats that kind of get like thicker toward the middle, then taper down toward the end again. And it's supposed to put the most of the weight on the label of the bat. And the Yankees in their second game hit 9 home runs and won like 20-9 or 20-6 or whatever it was. And everyone's thinking that they're cheating.
I think they cheating.
I don't know.
Yeah. Here's Jazz Chisholm's torpedo
Now, is
bat.
he a home run hitter? Because he hit a home run.
He's hit home runs before. He's not like a big slug, a swinger,
Yeah.
but he's not. He's a Major League Baseball player. They can all hit home runs. I think they figured something out, and because what I read, God knows if it's fucking true, because I read it from some random person, and I didn't look into it at all, which is why I'm a professional. That the Yankees were dealing with some physicist who came up with the new bat shape.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of not that new. It's like a thing other teams have already been doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this guy is like from MIT and was with the Yankees until I want to say last year, and now he's with the Marlins. And I don't know. He's some physicist and came up with this bad idea, and everyone started using it.
The idea is that when you get jammed up, I guess, with an inside pitch, it won't jam you up anymore because if you're going to make contact with the hardest part of the bat now. But outside pitching is what you probably want to do, because now if they hit it, if they have to reach for it, they're going to hit it with that that shitty end now. I don't know if that 20-9 game was all the bats. Maybe the Brewers pitching was a little shitty.
God. They went the first 3 pitches, the former Yankee Cortez threw went for home runs.
Nestor Cortez, yeah, nasty Nestor.
Not even first 3 batters, the first 3 pitches. It was like, gee, wow.
I think facing his old team may have gotten in his head a little bit.
You think so?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Especially, he knew that it was like, oh, these guys have torpedo bats. What am I going to do? I'm screwed now. I saw a lot of bitching and moaning because the Yankees were in the news about it.
Mm-hmm.
Go fuck yourself. Every team, if the Yankees can use it, that means every team can use it.
Yeah.
It's not like they have special bat rules. They have a special right field fence that is the shortest in the major leagues, which is why Austin Wells' home run was a home run. I think he had like a leadoff home run. And in every other MLB stadium, like bar none, all of them, that would not have been a home run, except for Yankee Stadium. So I'm fine with the stadium bitching, but on that note, I'm like, well, then why don't these other teams, when they build their stadium, make it more home run friendly?
Yeah.
I don't get these baseball purists that like seem to hate the sport and are determined to make it more boring and enforce more rules into it, so as little offense happens as fucking possible.
Yeah. There's some stadiums where it's like they make this center field extra far.
Yeah.
There's like a little alleyway back there. It's like they don't want people to hit home runs. It's like, why not?
I don't remember if it was the Texas Rangers Stadium or if it was another one. But yeah, and I don't even know if they still have it. But at one point there was the center field where it then like just turned into a hill.
Yeah.
And then there was the fence. Like, why? For what? Why is this like the longest outfield in the fucking world plus this stupid hill? For what?
Yeah, I don't.
So the game could be more boring, more balls inside the park. We want this shit over with.
Now is Fenway's pretty short too, but the wall makes it.
Oh, I fucking
different, right?
Wait, what did I do? I think I had
you had
Monday in the studio
up
up
the whole time
instead of I should have played it.
Monday in the studio.
This is what we were talking about: the torpedo bat, the bow in the middle, and the tip, and in a tip. Let me get rid of Monday in the studio so that doesn't keep happening. Anyway.
Yeah, so the Yankees play today. You got a bet going on it?
No.
Well,
I should.
When we did
I thought they weren't playing today.
Oh, maybe it's tomorrow.
Are you pulling my leg? I think it is tomorrow.
Maybe it is tomorrow. During our impromptu hockey show, you made a 11-leg parlay. How'd that do?
I don't think it did great. I don't remember. I just definitely know it lost.
No, that wasn't the one that Nick did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Rangers one. Yeah, that lost by 1.
The Lightning game, whatever.
The Lightning, that's what it was. Yeah, lost by 1. Yeah.
One guy had.
I didn't know that either until he texted us, and he was like, "Oh man," and I fucking lost my mind. I wish I'd never seen it.
One leg of the parlay line. It was. The guy had he needed 2 blocks. And
Braden Schneider needed 2 blocks. Instead, he got, I think, 1 or 0. I didn't even check. But yeah, that was it. 10 out of 11 legs. Betting's hard.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a big dumb idiot. It's really hard.
So good.
I know it's hard to think with how goddamn hot it is.
Yeah.
Drew cursed us with the humidity of his apartment, his basement. I can't believe how hot it is in here. It was like cold.
You hit us with a Yetzer Hara trap.
Oh, there's gonna be Yetzer Hara traps for an hour and a half straight today. But yeah, it is fucking 1,000 degrees. But apparently it's supposed to be 43 degrees in like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, it is 4 million degrees in this room.
Yeah, I left and did my Alexa, what temperature is it? And she was like, it's 65 or 7 or something like that. And then tonight, 43 degrees. It's like, how does it dip 25 degrees in
we live in the desert.
Few hours? I leave almost at night.
We live in desert.
So now that your birthday week is over, did you enjoy it?
Hasn't been a full week yet. You know, when we have the rest of the month, it's still March technically, so we have some more time for the birthday.
What?
Yeah.
No, the week is the week that from Sunday to Sunday, that your birthday falls in. That's your birthday week.
No, but there's also the Monday and Tuesday because it was on Wednesday. So I have these 2 days to continue celebrating. So I guess there's beer in the fridge. Why don't we crack a few of those open and continue the celebration of my illustrious birth? Because for those of you who don't know, on Friday, there was a surprise birthday party for little old me right here in this very studio. And
little old me.
I was genuinely surprised. I had no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Because the day before, it was a Thursday, and we'd done the show and gotten fucking shit-faced again.
Almost killed the whole bottle of Jameson.
Yeah. Just sitting in here.
Do you want a glass so you could do your spin?
No, I don't need a glass. I don't need any of this.
Oh,
happy birthday, Steve. Thank you, Jay Quandry. And he gave me my roses. He gave me my juice. Thank you, Jaquan G.
Stop with the birthday.
Thank you, Jaquan G. Oh, he gave me my roses. Oh, let's celebrate. This one's for you, Jaquan G. Oh, he gave my roses.
Yeah, so Friday I had to come back to Staten Island to celebrate Steve's birthday.
Oh, this gigger nets it. Happy birthday week, Steve, and definitely not Garrett. Oh, thank you. Cheers. This one's
It's not
for you.
even his birthday week.
Thank you for my roses, gigger. Thank you for my rose. This for you. I'm gonna drink a beer.
Oh.
So yeah, Friday rolls around. I'm hungover as shit from like 3 days basically in a row of drinking, and I'm like, I can't do that anymore. Thank God I'm not doing anything today. I'm in Charlie's room changing his diaper. He's got his asshole out, and my friend just one of my friends just walks into his room and was like, "Ah, surprise!" And I was just like, "What the fuck?" He scared the shit out of me. I was like, "What the fuck? What are you doing here? What the fuck's happening?" And I was like, for a second, I'm like, why is he stopping by? What the fuck?
It was just him by himself.
So the doorbell rang and it scared the shit out of Charlie. And Caitlin went to go, like, because I assumed it was Amazon because they always ring the bell. And I was like, oh, Caitlin must have got a package because she ran to go get the door. And I'm like, all right, come here, Charlie. Let me change your poopy diaper. And then, yeah, one of my friends, well, it was two of them, but only one of them popped into the room and scared the fucking bejesus out of me. And I was just like, what the fuck are you? What's happening? What are you doing here? And he was like, happy birthday, motherfucker. And he was holding like cases of beer. I was just like, what is this? The funny thing was, for as soon as I processed what was happening, I'm like, oh, is this like a birthday surprise thing?
Yeah.
I wasn't thrilled and happy. I was like, fuck. Fuck. I'm so hungover. Fuck.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, Caitlin snuck me a note. Apparently, she snuck Gino and Stancil, who were no-shows, a note.
No shows.
Yeah.
That was
I didn't even hear about Gino. Didn't even like do a hey, sorry I couldn't make it because of blah blah blah.
He just didn't show up.
No.
He which that it sends all the message you need to hear all in itself. Which is, I'm a piece of shit.
So
thank you, this gigger. That's it.
I guess on the previous last Thursday.
Well, hold on, before you tell more of your story about my birthday and the birthday party.
It's fine. Yeah,
there's
fine.
some more birthday wishes that are
It's not his birthday anymore.
that are flowing in. Just kidding says happy birthday.
Oh.
Cheers to you. Just kidding. I can do this
Cheers.
every day until next March 26th.
You're like Justin.
I am like it's my birthday. I think it's so funny that you have to sit here with this just never-ending birthday of mine and to keep coming back to my house to hear about it. And
to
I'm
celebrate it,
and
to hear about it.
Woohoo! Cheers! Thank you. Just kidding. And Asian sumo wrestler with AIDS. He says, "Happy birthday, very homo." Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Asian
He'll even
sumo wrestler
take
with
the
AIDS.
insults with the compliments.
The insults are the most accurate. I saw a good amount of what kind of grown man celebrates his birthday, and I was just like, oh.
No, but it was his special birthday.
34.
He turned 34. You know, everyone celebrates that one really hard.
I think this is the most celebrating I've ever done in my life.
I hope so. It was fucking 5 days straight.
That was okay. So that was the funniest goddamn thing in the world. Is that so? I basically tortured you for 3 days straight with this bullshit, and
I got 1 day reprise with the Bill walking tour.
Right.
Yeah.
But in spirit.
But then got to hear about your day before.
Yep.
The next day.
In spirit on Wednesday, you were there, watching Joe Gatto.
Yeah, that's true.
There's more news on him. But yeah, so Friday comes around, a bunch of my friends come over, and I figured that was it. I'm like, oh, this is a nice little get together. It was like my friends with kids and
everyone
stuff.
with kids, yeah.
Yeah, and I figured that was it. I was like, this is really nice. Thank you, Caitlin. After I stopped being pissed off because I was just like, I'm fucking hungover. I'm like sitting around in my own filth all day. It was disgusting.
Like you didn't even have a chance to get dressed or get ready or whatever.
So
Yeah.
I just didn't. I was just like, well, this is how I am. I'm not taking a shower. People are already here. I'm not going to take a shower now. So I think that's about it. The doorbell rings again, and Caitlin goes, "You go get this one." And I was like, "Okay." I figured it was Frank or someone. And I get to the bottom of the stairs, and I look through the little window thing on the door, and the first person I see is Garrett. And I started laughing my ass off. I was like, "Oh my god, this fucking poor guy is never escaping this shit." Just every day this week. And you didn't look happy to be here. You genuinely just looked like, hey, hey, I'm back. I basically came to work on my day off so I can say, hey, happy birthday, you fucking piece of shit.
But don't worry, I got you some nice whiskey.
You did. My birthday whiskey was phenomenal.
A plastic top bottle whiskey. Because that's the thing in my neighborhood, it's bulletproof glass liquor stores. So it's like all behind glass and then behind another glass that they have. And I was like, just looking, I'm like, I don't know. I had never heard of this one. I'm like, oh, I'll take that one. He gives it to me. And then after I paid for it, I look and there's a plastic, top. And I was like, oh, well.
Only the fanciest whiskeys have a plastic
But it was a glass
top.
bottle at least.
Yeah, the bottle was glass.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't no bullshit. And we took a sip. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Good whiskey. I can't remember the name of it. It was like old
Havertz or something.
Some old geezer shitty rye whiskey.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But the party was fun. I sent the video of your cake, but you might want to preview it. It should be in the top email. Just because Caitlin's in it in the beginning. I don't know if that matters. If it does, you can
take a look.
You could skip ahead the first few seconds.
Yeah, let's skip this part. Oh, I see.
If you don't, that's fine too.
I mean, there's nothing even to show, really.
Yeah.
It's just me blowing out candles on a cake.
All right.
But thank you for taking the video.
That was Jamie.
Or Jamie taking the video. But yeah, we could just skip over that.
Okay.
Just in case anybody doesn't want to be on YouTube. On JuneTube.
No, but I met a lot of your friends, Angel and Charlotte and Vinny.
Sounds like you're making up names when you say it like that.
Trying to remember.
No, you got them all right. I mean, that's like half of them, but you got all the ones you said right.
That's all I remember. Remember their names. But the Vinny guy, dead ringer for Eastside Dave.
He does look like
oh my God.
Dave. He seemed like ginger face.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a fun time. Everyone, all the kids were here. Like it was like 4 or 5 kids, but then they all left at an appropriate time. It wasn't like
around
the kids were
7:30,
getting cranky and starting to scream or yeah, it was a good party.
And once nighttime rolled around, then it was time for all the adults and Charlie to start drinking our asses off.
But yeah, it was a good time. And that should have been the period to your birthday week.
It would have been if not for Foxy Scorpio. Foxy Scorpio wants to say, happy birthday to America's sweetheart.
Ryan Seacrest?
No, me.
Oh.
Stevie Sweetheart. Thank you, Foxy
Whatever
Scorpio.
happened to Sammy Sweetheart?
Is that the Jersey Shore gal?
Yeah.
She's probably still around.
Gotta be.
Being a fucking who?
Usually every once in a while you hear some sort of Snooki.
Mm-hmm.
Like Snooki or Mike Sorrentino. What was his? Did he have a nickname?
Mike fucking. Oh my God, he did. He's the one that went to jail.
Yeah.
Oh God damn it! What was his fucking name? Because it was God, I can't remember any other names.
Sammy Sweetheart.
I'm completely
Snooki,
drawing a blank on all of them.
Vinny
Guadagnino.
Yeah.
Snooki got punched in the face at a bar by some dude. Do you remember that?
No.
Funniest thing ever. She got rocked. I wonder if that's still around as something we could view. Snooki. punched in face. Oh God. Oh, that's a phone ringing. Hello, Joey Dago. Hello, producer Joe.
You say happy birthday.
It was the incarceration.
The situation. Very difficult situation to remember.
Yeah, but I call him the incarceration because he did time.
Wasn't there some guy, Ronnie?
Yep.
Yeah, he turned out to be like a pillhead.
Yeah, well, they're all pretty awesome. But he specifically was a pillhead. I think I found the video. Thank you, Joey. Very nice of you to say. Oh, it was on the show, and they show the whole thing. Hold on, Joey Dago. We have very important news for the people. Yeah, I remember seeing it, so yeah, it makes sense.
I'm waiting for it to come up on my TV.
Well,
I want to see it.
Wait no longer. Here,
she gets rocked.
She gets punched pretty fucking hard.
What are we gonna do?
They're trying to get to know me. Like, all of them, they're like, you know what, Snooki, you're a real cool girl. I'm like, thank you. Like, finally. Ugly ass out of our faces.
Oh.
Was that for her, or was he was just like throwing fists at someone and she got in the way?
No, it was 100%. He was trying to punch Snooki in the face. There's no he looks right at her, boom, and punched her in the face.
Jeez.
He was a school teacher, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he got in some trouble for doing that on national TV. I can't imagine
while cameras are there.
While cameras, unless that was the point of it. He was like, I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna punch this stupid bitch in the face. But I can't imagine a situation where with a little fucking woman like that doesn't even hit me first or anything. I just go, you know what? Bam. Like, what the fuck? She didn't sound like she was even doing anything that bad. She was just being annoying.
There was like a weird cut right before it.
Weird cut. There's gonna be a weird cut on her fucking face.
Oh, see what I'm saying? Like, she goes, get your ugly asses out of my faces. And then there's like a cut and he punches her.
Let's see. But he's winding back before the cut even happens.
Oh, okay.
So I think they just cut so you can watch
her
fucking hat fly off when she gets punched in the face. Because yeah, look, maybe I could slow it down. Playback speed, half speed. Winds back, punch, quarter speed. You can really see.
Boy, they really milked this quarter of a second at the time.
Winds back, punch in the face. Maybe it was fake. Maybe he was a producer.
Yeah.
They're like, we need to spice up the show. We're losing ratings. Go in there. Snooki's gonna yell in your face. I want you to cock back and just fucking really give her a good one.
Can you imagine if he really landed?
He kind of did. I mean, he got her in the face. It was like a 1-inch punch. He actually didn't wind up all that much. He just pulled his arm up and went like that.
He's not Italian the way he hits women.
No, yeah. That's Irish McWife beaten.
Yeah, really. Amateur hour. All right, that's all I got. Love you guys.
Love you,
Joey. Love you too, Joey.
Later.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Nope.
This doesn't automatically just go back to us when I leave the video. That's annoying. Thank you, StreamYard. Yet another feature that annoys. Well, anywho, what was we talking about? My birthday.
Yeah.
No, I think that's all the birthday even I have in me. Thank you all for your birthday wishes. Let's read these couple of chats. Dr. Harley Quinn with our favorite questions of the day. Your moms and wives have swapped bodies. You can switch them back, but you have to either do the mom body with the wife's soul or vice versa per the rooster. Can I fuck the rooster? I hate these hypotheticals, really.
Yeah, that's a rough one. Because even if it's your wife's body, it's like your mom.
Yeah, I think that's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
the other way is bad too.
This is a good one.
You've posed an impossible question because no matter what you answer, you're wrong. No matter what you answer, you've done the worst thing you've ever done.
Is there an out? Like I just have to kill myself?
There's never kill yourself is for uncreative people who can't answer the hypothetical question. My answer with these is always go with whatever brain is, because that's what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
Wherever the brain is, even by saying that, you're like, oh, so you're a fucking psychopath. But if I were to answer the question in reality and not take the kill myself route, I would have to go with wherever the brain is, wherever the brain lies. You must play it.
What would you assume Caitlyn would want you to do?
I think she'd want me to kill myself.
You know, like, does she want you to have sex with her brain or her body?
Her brain.
Yeah. Oh God. It's I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Harley Quinn. That was quite a brain buster. You really stumped us. And Gay Michael. Hi, Gay. Hi. Gay Michael. Hey, Steve, your beard looks like it's drawn on by crayon. And he gave me my roses. Hey, I ain't got no crayon. You look like you took the whole box of them Crayolas and drew on your whole face. I ain't no damn albino. You an albino. Piece of motherfucking cracker shit. Motherfucker.
The thing was,
coming in my stream, motherfucker. You better give me my roses. You better wash my ass.
During that Crayola comment, I think that was the first show we watched of hers. She had different eyebrows. She usually has like a thick kind of thing, and this time it was like really pencil thin eyebrows. So maybe the guy just noticed it.
It got to her because she had a different set of eyebrows the next time she streamed. Next time we stream, you're gonna see a different beard on here, because I don't take too kindly to comments about my beard being Crayola'd. That ain't right. You yourself, sir, you have fallen into a gay Yetzer Hara trap.
There was big video game kind of related news today. I don't know if you know this guy, Karl Jobst.
Karl Jobst.
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 He's a
fucking great name for.
He looks like an albino. He's like this Australian guy, but like pure white skin. I don't know if he's like allergic to the sun or he lives in the shady part of Australia. He never has a tan, but he was this guy that, I don't know, was the first to beat the first level of GoldenEye, like that had a record from 20 years ago, and he finally beat it by 1 second and kind of became popular for that. Then he started making all these like video game YouTube videos and speed running videos and stuff. And he made one about Billy Mitchell, who we all know. Mitchell, who, you know, got caught cheating tons of times and all this stuff.
Billy Mitchell, he formerly held the record for most Donkey Kong levels ever beat.
Yeah,
but then they figured out he was cheating.
He was playing on the wrong kind of interior board of the arcade system. It was this whole thing where they like found some like found footage of him with a, not him holding the camcorder, but someone was at a camcorder, like at the event he was at, and they happened to open up the arcade box and they could look in and see all that the board was wrong or whatever. But anyway, this guy, another guy, Apollo Legend, made videos about Billy Mitchell doing the whole cheating thing. And Billy Mitchell sued this Apollo Legend guy, and he wasn't a big YouTuber. So he was like, fuck, what am I going to do? Got hit with this lawsuit and killed himself. So then Karl Jobst made this video, probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
Wait, Billy Mitchell killed himself?
No, the Apollo Legend guy killed himself because he didn't have any money. And Billy Mitchell, you know, he's like a big litigator. He sues everyone that talks anything about him. He tried to sue the Guinness Book of World Records because they took away his records, and then
he dive into what he does.
They had to do a whole retraction and just, you know, whatever. But so Karl Jobst made this video about Billy Mitchell, and in it he accused him of like killing this Apollo Legend guy in a kind of a roundabout way. And he went to trial in Australia, and like Billy had to go to Australia to fly there, and this guy Carl raised all this money to get a legal defense fund, and then bigger YouTubers were giving him more, like hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay for a lawyer. And it went to this whole trial, defamation trial. And everyone just assumed Billy was going to lose because everyone kind of assumes he did kind of make this guy kill himself in not like a direct way, you know. And he's a cheater. Everyone hates him, especially in the video game world. And it went to trial like 6 months ago. And finally the verdict came down today. And they were like, nope, Billy's right. Now this guy Carl has to pay him close to $400,000 for defamation. And it's just going to fuel Billy Mitchell more to be like, you know, yeah, I'm right. I don't do anything bad. And everyone that says bad stuff about me, they're going to get sued. It's just a sad day for video gaming world.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Pobst.
Jobst. Yeah.
How do you spell it? What's his name?
Carl
Jobst.
Jobst.
Carl Jobst. Let's see. Is there any news about him? No.
Wow, the news has. I mean, by the time the show started, the verdict had been read, but the verdict was still going on. They like live streamed it on YouTube. There he is.
This guy?
No.
This guy.
This guy, yeah. The albano.
He is a fucking albano and a half. Oh my God, he albano. Carl versus Billy update. March 18th, 2025. The epic court battle between legend Carl Jobst and disgraced cheater Billy Mitchell. Quietly updated with a new hearing date.
Oh, they didn't even update it?
Apparently not. Well, there's your boy Jobst.
There he is.
God, look at all these links to all the updates. Oh no, it's just archives. Never mind.
No, but yeah, the trial happened months and months ago, and I don't know how Australia court works, but they then reached a verdict today.
But I still don't even understand what he was suing him for being a jerk.
First, pretty much insinuating that he had something to do with this Apollo legend's death.
Insinuating.
Like he made a video kind of about just Billy cheating and all this stuff. And he made tons of Billy Mitchell videos, kind of like going through other lawsuits Billy has been in and finding all like the contradictions where Billy says he did this, but then in the court filings, it says he didn't do that and all. I don't know. He had a hard on for Billy Mitchell, and Billy Mitchell, I guess, had enough and found something that he could sue him for. And he was right. It's just, no one thought he was going to win. Everyone just, because it wasn't like he was like, and then Billy Mitchell made him commit suicide. It wasn't like straight out like that, but it was just like he put forth kind of facts that made you allude that this guy killed himself because Billy Mitchell sued him. And I don't know how.
Now he's down $400,000.
$400,000. Plus, like he had to pay his lawyers hundreds of thousands of dollars to defend him in the first place.
Yeah.
So, sucks for him. He gets like a few million views per video at least.
He's gonna need him.
He's gonna need him. Yeah,
he's gonna need to pay off Billy Mitchell. Guys, the most hated man in video games, Billy the Kid.
But yeah, he was. I don't know. I was kind of anticipating, waiting for this to happen finally, and it did. And then it was like, oh, it sucked. I just hate giving Billy Mitchell more fuel to his fire. He thinks he could do shit.
Well, he's gonna, as long as he keeps suing people. That's the Scientology way. That's how they.
That's what he does. He's constantly in lawsuits against people all the time.
Just sue people. There was a guy that was squatting in someone's house. They made a documentary about this guy. He went to law school, basically learned how to be the biggest piece of shit in the world, and just didn't work ever again. He just squatted in someone's house and used the court system to never leave, and like was constantly suing people and getting money because he was able to file the lawsuits himself and knew how to get all this shit in court and get other people wrapped up having to pay lawyers. And then he just, with stay in people's houses, not leave for years, and know how to squat and do it legally in the way where he never had to leave.
That's what I don't get with Billy Mitchell. It's like, where does he get all this money to constantly be in lawsuits and pay lawyers to fill out all these legal forms and everything that you have to do?
He might know how to do it himself. Like,
no, he always has like some lawyer. I don't know if it's like a pro bono guy that just like
might be a pro bono
guy with like, I get publicity because Billy Mitchell's in the news and my name's out there. I don't know.
Slime bag.
Yeah, constantly. Just
sounds like a real Yetzer Hara trap to
like
me.
Billy, what does he get? Like appearance fees, maybe, to go
for
to
what? Who's paying to go see the guy that pretended to beat Donkey Kong?
You know, like kind of maybe the last 2 years or whatever. He went to some arcade in New Jersey, and Eastside Dave was invited too. And Billy Mitchell got paid to go. I don't know how much he got paid, but it couldn't. You know, it's just like a rinky-dink arcade kind of thing. So it's not like they have. I doubt even got paid $1,000. You know, it's not making lots of money, but I don't know how. Yeah, and he sells hot sauce.
Oh well,
you know,
hot sauce bucks are big bucks. Yeah. Everybody knows. Everybody buys Billy's Red Hot. Right? Yeah, everybody has that in their fridge.
Maybe, yeah,
make your buffalo wings out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember vaguely Eastside Dave having stuff to do with Billy Mitchell.
He would always have him on the show and back him the whole time and be like, "Yeah, I know you never cheated, Billy. You're the greatest video gamer ever," and all that stuff. Yeah, and in these Carl Jokes videos, 1 or 2 of them, they play clips from the Eastside Dave show, like interviewing him. But they kind of just play the Billy his answers, so they could get, you know, what he's lying about or whatever it was. So,
well, that's sad day in video gaming. Everyone pour some out for Carl Jokes, and send your support his way if you're into video games. That whole thing was one big Yetzer Hara trap, if you ask me.
It was.
I think we need a little bit of a palate cleanser.
Okay.
We need to reboot and readjust with our good friend Flynn Goldstein.
I hate the phone. I really hate. I think it's a wonderful marvel of human ingenuity.
I agree.
But it's a Yetzer Hara trap. I really believe that. So I've set limits on my phone. I tried to turn things off. I block certain websites. Thank God. And so I'm hoping to curb the Yetzer Hara. That's my hope. But I'm sometimes the Yetzer Hara wins. Sometimes I lose time for Gemara because I'm doing who knows what.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best. I hate the phone.
I hate the phone.
I hate the phone. So little Flynn Goldstein popped up on Twitter again
today. Yeah,
today. I think for me it was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And I cannot get enough of this fucking kid. I can't put into words why it is. I'm not sure why I'm obsessed with little Flynn Goldstein. The video you had, it was only 14 seconds, right?
It's this video,
okay.
Yeah.
River Derchi at River Derchi6 tagged me in it. Thank you. So that was little Flynn Goldstein. The backstory to this young man, he's 16-year-old, Orthodox Jewish young boy. His entire family is secular, regular Jews.
Yes.
And they have this son that clearly is possessed by the spirit of 100-year-old Jewish man.
Yes.
Because not only that thing we just watched where he's talking about, I hate the phone, the Yetzer Hara trap. Davin, what I do, no time for Gomorrah. But this is him just walking around in his kitchen. Tell me he's not a fucking 100-year-old Jewish man.
I know. The posture.
Everything.
What seems to be the problem? Is there anything you'd like to say to the world? Anything at all? With all the turmoil that's going on?
So gangly.
So profound. What seems to be
what was that little sneaky thing at the end? Hello? Are you still recording? I told you I hate the phone. Why are you always recording me?
That could be one of the nicest kitchens I've ever seen in someone's house.
Ever? It's definitely a nice
it's
kitchen.
Nice kitchen.
It's
Yeah, I don't
real.
know about ever, but
The Yetzer
To be
Hara
the problem. Is there anything you'd like to say to the world?
I mean, it's
Anything
nice.
at all? With all the turmoil that's going on?
double ovens, big island, like
So profound.
dark wood cabinets, and then I don't know.
What's
I guess they keep their Jewish glasses in that cabinet.
I bet you they don't have Jewish glasses because again, the family
Yeah.
is just living their life being normal. They have this kid who's just the Michael Jordan, LeBron James mixed together of Jewish people. I'm the most Jewish boy there's ever been, and there will be no one more Jewish than me. I am Mr. Jewish.
Yeah, just the way he kind of like floats around as he's walking. So strange. It's like you're 16.
He does not track as a 16-year-old in any way.
No.
Everything about him, if you didn't know
Taking
for a
kind of
fact,
short steps and
like if you were watching just this part of the video and I asked you, how old is this guy? You would tell me, oh, he's probably like 50, 60, 70. You know, he's light the frame. He's definitely not 16 years old. But I can't get enough of him whenever he's talking.
Yeah, I wish I don't even know why this video got forefronted, because it's like he doesn't say anything. It's just him scooting around. I mean, all the comments on the video I saw was like, oh, you know, all the typical Jewish, they float around like he's not even walking on legs because he's a ghost, or I don't know.
Is that typical?
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
They call Jewish people ghosts. Wonder what he's eating there. Yeah, I imagined every comment to this was just, why are you recording him? He hates the phone. Thank God.
Thank God.
But anyway, I looked him up before, and this is what comes up when you Google Flynn Goldstein. Flynn Goldstein, daddy's son, which really, the way they put that is disturbing to me. I don't really like that. It just reminds you of, gay incest porn, I think, is what that is.
Yeah, that's what you would type in if you wanted to watch some gay incest porn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's where we are at this point in human history. But here, his dad's name is TikTok Daddy. Gino should take some notes.
His dad's name is, or his name? Flynn's name is.
It's his dad's.
Oh,
but I think his whole TikTok is just videos of his son being a mega Jew and him just being perplexed by it. But I can't get enough. I don't know what's wrong with me that I think this is so funny. I don't even know what it is about this kid that makes me laugh, but every video.
Stop! You should not be using electronics on Shabbos.
Says who?
Says Galactic authorities. Okay.
1, 2, 3, action, Flynn.
Apologize to my father for not honoring him by listening immediately. I have listened, but not immediately, and I'm sorry for that.
look what he's wearing at home.
Flynn,
A collared shirt with a sweater over it, a button down.
That little hat.
His dad's just in a t-shirt, comfortable.
He's in a t-shirt, comfortable, and his dad seems as into this as me. He just sits around recording his son all day, just like, where did you come from?
Look how Jewish this kid is.
Look how fucking Jewish this is. He must just be sitting there all day. His son opens his mouth for 2 seconds and he has to like scramble to get his phone out. He's like, my God, that's the most Jewish thing I've ever heard since Enoch Heinhorn and Shai Groucho delivered the fucking.
1, 2, 3, action, Flynn.
Apologize to my father for not honoring him by
Not
listening
combined
immediately.
one.
I have listened, but not immediately, and I'm sorry for that.
And Flynn, I want to apologize to you for being too aggressive with the TikToks and constantly trying to TikTok you on a regular basis when you're not ready for a TikTok.
Look, I don't think you should be apologizing. You should have cameras in the house 24/7. We should all have big brother-like access,
like fish tank,
to the prodigy Jewish boy. He is the future of Judaism, and we should all be, bearing witness to him.
Yeah, he could be the next Jesus for all we know. Yeah.
Did you say Latka fish tank? Or no, Gavilta fish tank. Gavilta fish tank.
So my pledge is to only do minimal amounts of TikToks.
My pleasure is to listen to you immediately.
Flynn, my pledge is to love you as a son forever.
Okay, very good.
Oh, you see, he calls me Douglas.
Yeah, not Douglas. Douglas is disrespectful.
And I don't really think we even need to apologize anymore, right? Do we?
No.
Okay, take it light. Keep it tight. Lay tray. 1, 2, 3.
Take it light, keep it tight.
Latrix?
What the fuck?
I don't
A
know.
message.
I don't think his son would appreciate him talking like that in one of his TikToks.
Apologize.
It's just.
Stop. You should not be using electronic.
So I'm excited for
More interview. Oh, look at this.
To the head of the fish, Rosh Hashanah meeting.
Oh, the head
of the New Year.
Right, the head of the New Year.
Oh, this is an old one. They're wearing masks. It's from 2021. But these are the most popular videos. That that one video of just stop 1.5 million views. Why do you think that got 1.5 million views? Do you think 99% of the people that watched that are like me? And when they heard stop, they all went
Share.
Yeah, right. Wrote something super anti-Semitic. Share.
Yeah.
I've been instructed by. Are you recording me? Yes, you are. I hope you are. You're okay. Good. I've been instructed by Mr. Charlie that I should do a certain
Do the what? Do the what?
The grid. Because why? I don't know why. I'm making him happy. Because it's all life is about making your brother and your parents and your siblings happy. Da 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 da. Do that. I've been instructed by. Are you recording me? Yes, you.
He seems to like it, but not like it too. Like he begrudgingly goes along with it, but
he hates the phone.
He does.
He looks at all of this as a big Yetzer Hara trap, and this family keeps pulling him into it. It's not fair. Shy Groucha, he would have something to say. 4 million on this. 4 million views. I need to know what this is.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Oh, no, I appreciate it. But thank you so much. I appreciate you calling me back and taking care of this.
Is that phone huge or?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Did he say
That was the whole. That's the whole video.
Did he say nigger?
4 million. It's maybe that's why it has 4 million views. He walks around like he has the weight of the American economy on his shoulders. Yeah, I guess that's all it is. Everyone's as fascinated as me. And again, this 16-year-old that is 100-year-old man who just I cannot play with you in TikToks right now. I'm on the phone. A very important call.
Doesn't he have his own TikTok too?
TikTok son?
I don't
TikTok
know.
Daddy?
Yeah, I thought he did. I thought that's how he became famous because he like made it. I guess it was
I
just
think
from
no,
his
it's from
dad's.
these. I think his dad.
Oh.
His dad recording and mocking him because of how much of a Jew he is.
I'm just impressed by their house.
They do have a nice
Constantly.
house.
Yeah,
very. It's on theme.
it is.
But yeah, I want to. Is he saying the N word when this video opens?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. But thank you so much. I appreciate you calling me back and taking care of this.
What is he doing on the phone, talking like that? What could he what could he possibly be setting up? So I put the money into a Roth IRA this year, and I heard I could get the good tax credit. I could save around I put $6,000 in the Roth IRA. Oh no, excuse me, traditional IRA. Yes, and was that a $1,500 tax credit? Oh, you're kidding? Even more, 2,000. Wow.
You know, Roth is the name of my great grandfather.
I put 6,000 in a me IRA.
Xfinity because Xfinity provided terrible, not I shouldn't say terrible internet, but there was so many problems and it wasn't working. It was cable problems and the television's not working.
Got big by making fun of his son.
Yeah. Just recording him and posting
Doing
it and
silly
going,
things.
check out this fucking Jew.
Pretty much. It's not like he's sitting at a table reading the Torah and it's like, oh, I'm proud of my son for. No, it's just all these
His
weird
son
outtakes.
is on a customer service call right now, sounding very, very Jewish. And his dad's just were like, "Oh my god, you hear this fucking kid? Oh, he really daven what he does." I got a regular shy groucher here in my house.
Nachum Begum, what was his name?
Better call up Nachum Einhorn. Tell him, somebody call Nachum Einhorn. Tell him I have the new Jesus here. But like Jewish Jesus. But like Jewish Jesus that wants to be Jewish and not Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, real Nachum Einhorn.
I have a serious nut allergy.
Do you have low salt selections?
Like the timing of the start of the video. Maybe I guess he could crop it or whatever too, but it just seems like he pulled it out because he knew his son was going to complain about something.
I have a serious nut allergy.
Okay.
So
Charlie already got food.
Yeah, he already got
I can
food.
tell you from the buffet, you're fine with the Jamaican chicken, the short rib, you're fine with that.
No, it's kosher.
so I
Okay.
The
have a-
fucking waiter does not seem like he's very fond of the Jewish people.
You don't think he's Jewish?
Oh, probably.
Right?
He's probably like a Israeli.
I'm guessing it seems like at that
Okay,
type
you're
of
fine
venue
with
where
me, you're fine.
it's all Jewish people and they all serve
Yeah.
Jewish people and everybody knows each other and they're
I mistook
tight-knit
him.
community.
I mistook him for someone that he would blow up.
I mean, they're similar, but yeah.
This comment. I can't eat red meat or else it'll give me gas. That's Kyle's brother from South Park, our cousin, which this kid very much reminds me of.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very hot in here. Is it could you turn on the air conditioning? I have a serious nut allergy. I hope there's no nuts in the food. I would get a very bad rash.
I have a serious nut allergy.
Oh my god.
Okay, TikTok.
Oh wait, we didn't listen to the rest of his customer service call.
No.
Because Xfinity provided terrible, not I shouldn't say terrible internet, but there was so many problems and it wasn't working. Cable problems and the television's not working, phone lines aren't working. So it's a whole spiel. And honestly, we should just move to VoIP.
Oh my god.
Voice over internet.
We should just move to VoIP.
Yeah.
To where?
VoIP? I don't know. I just love this comment I'm reading. The comment says, I'm so confused on what this kid does. What do you mean? You're watching it. This is it. He's the next Jewish superstar. Mark my words.
Okay, TikTok,
That is what he
TikTok
does.
daddy.
He is Jewish. He's be Jewish. That's what he does.
He doesn't even have to be. It's not like his dad turns the phone on. It's like, all right, be Jewish.
Yeah.
His dad just keeps recording him without telling him. He's like, oh my God, my son is being such a heeb. I need to record this.
A sweater vest with a tie on. He's kind of always wearing that same shirt, though. It's a little strange.
Yeah, but
The
how
purple
many
shirt.
shirts does someone need? You buy one, you buy two, you buy after a certain amount. You have quite enough shirts, I would say.
I found the color and size that fits me, so I bought 17 of them.
You know, Hashem tells us to not want more than we need, and if we need what we have, then we have what we want. You ever think of it that way? And
I'm hoping for the 15 years down the line, there's a fucking picture of him like partying it up, getting all wasted, slapping Snooki in the face, or doing, some crazy thing.
taking his little yarmulke off, shitting in it, and sticking it to the wall. Fuck all this. I've been wasting my time on this bullshit since I was a child. I want to get my cock sucked. I want to jam my Jewish prick between two big Jewish boobs. I want them to go up and down on it. I am sick and tired of being so orthodox.
Does anyone know how to unblock porn sites on my phone? I can't figure it out.
I'm going to go home and jerk off for 5 days straight. Please, someone bring over water and electrolytes. I'm going to die from losing all the fluids. Yeah,
I
I'm
have a
also
serious
hoping at some point. Or,
Okay,
he
TikTok
just
daddy.
succeeds and we see 15 years from now He's like floating. He's transcended the human plane, and he's reached levels of Jewishness never before seen. He's just floating with little stars of David popping out of his hands.
Flynn has risen.
Glowing yarmulke.
Yeah.
Daddy with young TikTok. You've been what, Flynn?
I've been forced. I do not like the name. I've been forced to put on these mittens. Why am I wearing these mittens? You know, get them off. Goodbye. Get off.
He's like
Get
a
out
young
of it.
Larry
Get
David.
Get.
Okay, TikTok. It's TikTok Daddy
I've
with
been
young
forced to
TikTok.
put on- I'm not.
A message to the world listening. The world listening that struggles
Back to
with,
the interview.
with just, every day getting up and doing the mitzvahs and following the Torah and whether they're 16 or 60. What's a message you have for that person?
I think I was learning Chafetz Chaim with my family. I'm still in introduction. But I think Chafetz Chaim brings down that the mitzvahs are ultimately for our betterment. So
I don't know. It was
everything
how it was
gave
2
you
words that started with
ultimately
C.
for you to be better. For you
You
to be
didn't say
better.
a C sound at
You to
all.
be
What's
better.
a message you have for that person?
I think I was learning Chafetz Chaim with my family. I'm still in introduction. We have to do a lot more.
Chafetz Chaim.
But I think Chafetz Chaim brings down that the mitzvahs are ultimately for our betterment. So maybe lean in that.
Lean into the
Everything gave you
They're ultimately
is
for
ultimately for you to be better. For you to be a better,
Chaim.
for you to be a better person. For you to be a better father. Whatever it is, grandfather. Whatever it is.
1, 2, 3, action, Flynn.
Apologize to my father for.
Oh, I saw that already.
It's just.
We saw. I guess that's it.
That's it though. Like, how did he become so famous with
I
7
think
TikTok videos?
Those were just the most famous ones.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm on the page. Now I'm on TikTok
all right.
Daddy's page. Him and fucking Gino.
Yeah.
Let's see what the most recent post.
Yes, sorry, Flynn. Amen. Sorry, just tempted. He's so fabulous.
Could you fucking imagine?
Oh my god.
You're just in your house, and yeah, I think. Hold on, I did read that right. Brian Anthony. Apropos of nothing, it would almost be funnier to me if they were like Presbyterian.
Totally.
It'd be hysterical. If they were completely, and they just have this kid who's like, "No, I am the most Jewish man in the world, actually, Dad. I'm not going to be celebrating Jesus Christ and his works. I'm going to become king of the Jews."
Well, like, where did it get the voice from?
Yeah.
Makes no sense at all.
And this guy's watching TV, and all of a sudden, instead of hearing his son like playing his drum set or video games loud in his room or some music,
or jerking off in the bathroom too long.
Right, he's
Something.
just doing normal teenage. This is what he's hearing.
Yes, sorry, Flynn. Amen. Sorry, just tempted. He's so fabulous.
I can't imagine what that's like. Just like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not like a kid joined a gang. Kind of did.
Yeah, he kind of did.
It's kind of a gang.
You know,
Edie left. She's
a
very
good gang.
anti-Semitic dog.
But also, like, I could see if they were a poor Jewish family and he didn't have all this stuff to enjoy. Multiple room. I'm sure they have like a game room and a movie studio room, and yet he decides to shun it all and not use any of it. More credit to him, I guess, but it just seems so dumb.
It's, he davened what he does. A lot of people they become the opposite of what is around them because they see a need for a difference. They get bored of the same thing every day. They want to be different. So the only way for him to be different is to be like radically religious.
That's true. Is this just a rebellion stage?
Yep, this is his goth phase.
Yeah.
This is this right here. What's picture of him. That's him like doing metal and it like while rapping in his room.
How's your brother, Reed? Reed, how's your brother? How's his leg?
Do you get a lot of work done?
Which one?
Flynn is constantly working.
I'm writing a paper for them.
Okay. How's your brother, Reed? Reed, how's your brother?
Free
How's his
Palestine
leg?
on top of this. That's great.
Okay, this is Skylar and her commitment to raising money.
What is this?
On a pickleball tournament on TikTok Daddy. Skylar, we're so proud of you. What's this for, Skylar? Okay, way to go, girls.
That is sister?
Okay, this is Skylar and her commitment.
I don't.
3, go.
Go back to Flynn.
Little bit here.
And I believe that it's important to observe the Sabbath, and so I try to inculcate that. I had
They're
to more of
getting
the story
more
there than just
coverage.
I'm scolding myself.
There's Flynn, as Paul would say, grabbing the show again, which I have no problem with because I love
lettuce. What is that?
2 potatoes and
The
3
potatoes?
pieces of lettuce. I'm going to show you how to make this meal last the whole 2 days. He's doing a Meghan Markle's cooking show. Jug and Jukle. I'm going to show you how to do an entire meal with ingredients that only cost 15 cents. Here's 2 potatoes and 3 pieces of lettuce. I'm going to make Jewish nachos.
Oh my God! It's so, and the videos they're not like produced well or like have edits or anything. It's just like moments, 15-second moments of his life.
His dad's stealing. Because here's the thing: the kid obviously doesn't want to be on camera, and he keeps telling his dad, "Stop recording me."
Yeah.
And so his dad just like, "Oh, I gotta." Like Opie recording fucking Fatso taking a shit. I gotta. But yeah, I don't know what this camera crew is. I want to see what this is. I want to see the documentary they're putting out on Flynn Goldstein. Maybe Shy Grouch is producing it.
Didn't we find a documentary about Flynn too?
It's a Nachum Einhorn production. Oh, well, it wasn't a documentary. But yes, we found. So the first thing that pops up when you type Flynn Goldstein into Google, which I hate the phone. It's a real Yetzer Hara trap. I daven what I do, and when I go on the phone, I type in Flynn Goldstein, this is what comes up. It is apparently like a movie trailer for his bar mitzvah, which should be shot as a movie.
It should be. Yeah,
absolutely. This is completely appropriate. The likes of Shy Grouch and Nachum Einhorn, the next fucking Hall of Fame Jewish boy. I'm glad there's a movie trailer about his bar mitzvah that we can all enjoy.
Flynn, you have a Pintala Yid, a tiny flame that burns within your heart that is literally lighting up this room and teaching us and inspiring us. You have demonstrated a commitment and a passion that lifts my neshama, and I know many in this congregation. And I'm not being glib when I say that. You are a remarkable young man.
Oh my God.
I really smell very rubber. I think Flynn just said a curse on us. I'm going to give them both a stroke.
Right.
And we're going to decline their coverage when they get to the hospital. A nice goddamn place to have a party.
I'm proud to be
It's
here.
our house.
Poppy of Flynn.
You see, he wants to be
some F dreidels.
He wants to be president of all the Jews. I am the number one Jewish.
Senator Flynn Goldstein.
Oh, he stopped at senator. I just
Why?
want to be a senator. I don't want to be president too much. Is being the president a bit of a Yetzer Hara trap? Too much temptation.
Never been a Jewish president. I don't think people are ready for one yet.
I don't think they're going to like me. I'm not freeing Palestine. That is for sure.
Poppy of Flynn.
Oh my God. Hand sanitizer with
Appreciate everything that everyone's done. I especially appreciate all my grandchildren.
His grandfather doesn't even speak like that.
There's no one in his whole family that is as Jewish as he's the top dog.
Supporting Flynn We all love to support him. And Doug and Michelle, Flynn,
It's a shame he had to have
and
his
are all the best.
COVID
And
bar
Charlie.
mitzvah.
Yeah, really.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud.
That's the mom.
That's the mom.
So much.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm
I'm
so
very
proud.
confused by you. I have no idea how you came out of me. I'm pretty sure no one came in me that was as Jewish as you are, so I don't really understand you at all. But you're my boy, and I'm proud of you. Congratulations on your Jewish confirmation.
Who's this cool Jew?
Yeah, look at this.
Shirt unbuttoned.
Yeah, the Fonz.
He's got this sunglasses yarmulke.
Hey, maybe that's Nachum Einhorn, coolest Jew in all of Judaism.
You look like you're popping. You act like you're popping. His sensitivity and his goodness has come out in you.
The oxygen being
in
blown in her
all
nose.
ways.
Poor lady.
Wonderful. I'm proud that you're in our family.
Yeah.
Who's that?
What's
kid?
that? That's a
Look, I'm taking one
I
of
really
these.
am very grateful that I have this opportunity to come and
those
down
Jews?
here
I missed him actually.
Huh? a bar mitzvah. I'm grateful to my mother for all this wonderful things, to my family for just being there, and again to you for
Fucking
being here.
Shecky Green. See, he wasn't always this way.
No.
Remember the lessons that your ancestors
Oh my
taught.
God. Is that a picture of him as a little kid? Maybe you know what? He always was this way.
Oh my God. He's got the Chuck Schumer glasses on the bridge of his nose.
I'm reading the newspaper. There's some good deals in here at Radio Shack. You'd get the new talkie set.
But even look at that newspaper. It's a Jewish newspaper.
A
right?
Jewish paper.
A Jewish paper.
Remember the lessons that your ancestors taught you. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Remember to hold on to faith. Be who you are and never abandon the sincerity and goodness that make you the mensch that you are. Be
Mensch.
courageous, Flynn. Be faithful. Be good. Be loving. Be true. Most of all, be kind. Mazel tov from my heart to you, Flynn. You make us all very, very proud. May you go to ever greater heights each and every day.
Oh, that's nice.
What a great
Mazel
speech.
tov and Shabbat
Mazel tov. That's a hell of a trailer. I can't wait for the movie to come out.
Yeah.
I'm buying tickets day one. I'm going on the first day it's released. I want to see the Flynn Goldstein bar mitzvah movie.
Oh, imagine you could just watch the whole thing. It'd be great.
It would be odd. It'd be very odd to watch someone's bar mitzvah that you just don't know at all.
But I wouldn't be able to take my eyes off of it. That's the thing. I'm just waiting for the next moment.
I'd watch the whole thing. Much like the way we watched almost his entire fucking interview when he was on the Meaningful People podcast. It's hard to look away.
Uh-huh.
He's just the most Jewish person in the world. But anyway, I guess that's our Flynn Goldstein update.
Nice.
He's more Flinny than ever. What is this?
Yes, he's participating. That's okay. We're just TikToking away. We have the whole crew. Okay. Everybody in. Charlie, you have nothing to say? Okay. Flynn, that's not the gritty, but
I'm moving my
I am doing it. What do you want?
Pointless video that goes nowhere. It's just.
I guess the father just takes what he can get.
I guess.
Because Flynn is just nonstop, just no selling. And every time he sees his dad's phone out, he's like, I'm not doing this with you. Not again today. You got to put the phone away.
And he's like, what? The time I hit stop, he's going to say something awesome again. I just got to cut my losses and just be like, I'll get whatever I can. Anytime I hit record, it's going to be gold.
The dad needs those fucking Ray-Bans that have a camera in them.
Yeah.
So anytime his son's being mega Jewish, he could just hit a button on the side of his face and be like, oh, here we go. This is gold. Another 4 million view video coming right up. It's honestly astounding. Because it's one of these things that I look at and I'm like, well, I think that's funny, but I'm a weird, crazy person. So I don't think that's going to really translate to other people. But then you see like, oh no, one of his just complete nonsense bullshit videos has 4 million fucking views. And it's just him going, I am Jewish.
Yeah, good for him. He's killing it, I guess.
Happy birthday, Flynn Goldstein.
Happy birthday, Flynn. Good bar mitzvah day.
Before we get to our booth boys, because last week we did not, and you know what? I don't know. I feel like we should get to the news before the booths. Because there's been updates on the Joe Gatto, Impractical Jokers, sexual assault stuff.
Really?
It's not good news.
So this happened like years ago, right? But did all those pictures just come out kind of recently that we saw, like
kind
the
of
bruise
recently
up in her butt and stuff?
It's like not even. I think they've been out, but for some reason now it's like coming to a head.
Oh, okay.
And like everybody's talking about Joe Gatto's sexual assault and rape but all he did was have sex with a 19-year-old.
Yeah,
that was the crime. Now he has to do the time. Sorry, Joe, you want to bang a 19-year-old, a 5? Now you're gonna have to do the time. This is from my birthday, actually. March 26th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me. Joe Gatto entering inpatient treatment facility after sexual assault allegations.
Oh my God, this poor guy.
He is, I am assuming he's trying to jump out in front of this before it goes to like court or anything. And he's going to, I guess, a treatment center for guys in their 50s who fucked a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
It has teen in the word. He fucked a teen. I guess his lawyer probably told him, go do this. It makes you look good.
Good, yeah.
And that way, when we inevitably go to court for this crazy bitch,
that's what it sounds like.
We're not going to really lose, even though the fact that you have to do anything, you've already lost. The fact that there are this many consequences because you have shitty game, which you didn't even, like, if you read the messages, she was flirting with him and he was just like, oh, hey, yeah you want to come hang out? Oh, yeah. And it's like, oh, but she was drunk. Was she?
Oh, they were saying
all
that
those
now?
Messages. Yeah, they're saying, of course, anything to just excuse her from being an adult. You read the messages, none of them are, there's no typos. There's no fucking like written all like, well, I want to fuck you. It seems like just two
sober adults
decided to meet up.
Yeah.
Well, too bad. Because now Joe Gatto is seeking professional help in the aftermath of several women blasting him. I thought he blasted them. So that's why he got in trouble. For alleged inappropriate behavior, announcing he plans to enter an inpatient treatment facility where they're going to, again, treat him for being a horny guy.
Yeah, how does that work?
Joe's letting fans know he's entering the facility to continue working on himself, sending his thanks to friends, family, and more. And so he won't have to do stand-up anymore. He's taking a break from doing stand-up because when he does that, it makes people upset. It's unclear what he plans to address with the treatment. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's hooked on heroin, and that's what this is all about. But it seems Gatto feels he needs individual care to help him during this difficult time. And there's the girl. That's the 5.5 that's causing all the hubbub. As we've told you, allegations of sexual assault against Gatto cropped up after a user on TikTok claimed she met up with him after a show in December 2023, saying he bruised her asshole with his teeth. Backside. Gatto told us he used poor judgment in the past and was therefore violated the trust of the people he loves. But is confident anyone who knows him knows he wouldn't assault anyone. Yeah, I don't think he...
What is he doing? He's just like doing the corporate apology thing.
I wouldn't say any of this. Use poor judgment.
Yeah.
You can suck my. I told her this, and I'll tell all of you this. Suck my balls. I'm a fucking grown man and a grown adult. I know she's a young adult, still legally an adult.
Matter.
So here's what happened.
Cheating on my wife's not illegal.
No, you're allowed to shake your fingers and go, Joe. Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Come on, Joe. What do you
Joe, that wasn't very nice. But he has to go cancel his tour and go to this inpatient treatment facility because he got all horny and banged a fan.
Allegedly, even.
Allegedly.
We don't even know.
And all the messages, again, are very, like, she is.
And there was not even a message afterward like, oh, my God, that was so hot or that was great. You know, I can't wait to see you again. Right? There was just all stuff leading up to it.
That might have been the problem.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe she felt like he pumped and dumped. But days after the initial allegation of sexual assault, a second woman claiming to be a former employee of Gatto's also came forward and accused him of inappropriate behavior, saying he asked her invasive questions about her sex life and allegedly treated her rudely when she rejected his advances.
I mean, the advances I kind of get a little bit.
Do you want to read the full thing?
That was
Look at his face. He's asking you to. It is basically the full thing.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry. Having more detail is going to make you go, oh my God, again.
All right.
Because this woman's coming forward with basically some guy at work flirted with me. And then when I didn't want him, he stopped flirting with me.
He got mad. Yeah.
Mad? I don't know.
He just got cold to her.
Cold.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. But I don't understand. If guys flirting with you and you kind of make it clear you're not into him,
what do you expect?
Are you supposed to keep flirting? Like, what's that? What's supposed to? I thought the idea is like, oh, she's giving me clear signals. This is not a reciprocal flirtation, so I'm just gonna back off.
Yeah, like especially if she said like no or stop doing this, then it's why would you even want to talk to her? Just be like, all right, fine, definitely not.
Because everything past that now seems like you're being a creep. You're bothering her, so you just leave her alone. Joe Gatto has been accused of behaving inappropriately toward one of his former employees, hours after denying the sexual assault allegations that a different woman leveled against him. Citing an anonymous woman, claims she worked for Gatto in Impractical Jokers, says that he acted in a way that describes as sexual harassment.
Describes as? Like, if it really was blatant, it would be like, he sexually harassed me. You wouldn't say, like, it's something I describe as sexual harassment.
Mr. Gatto lacks some young, because this woman says she first met Gatto when she was 15.
Edie's going to take something down.
Yeah, she is. It's raining like crazy outside, and she's not a fan. But when she met him with Gatto. She met Gatto when she was 15, but when she turned 18, his behavior toward her changed, becoming much more flirtatious. So he waited till she was 18 and then started flirting with her.
So he met someone at 15 and then she started working for the show?
I don't know how that works.
The second she turned 18, he was like, hey, you want a job at the Jokers?
I don't know.
It's getting a little sketchier.
It's getting a little sketchier, but she claims Gatto would ask for back massages, invite her to his room to cuddle, and allegedly ask frequent questions about her sex life.
That is a little strange.
That's being a creep. It's being a bit of a creep.
Like, imagine you had a daughter, and at 18, some guy she's working for is like asking her about,
hey, who'd you fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. He would become frustrated when this woman refused to flirt back and would allegedly treat her rudely if she rejected his advances. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Worth noting, People's Source does not provide any physical proof to back up her allegations.
Of course.
And Gatto denied any allegations. Yeah, Edie's freaking out. I think she needs her little outfit.
Thundercoat.
Sexual assault. Denied all claims. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, that one's worse because she was not into it.
Yeah, he was just like it sounds like being creepy.
Yeah, there might be something there. I don't know how any of that works with like lawsuits and like is someone being
the fact that
it's
she's
again,
working for them,
and
he's her boss, it's definitely going to go in her favor.
Yeah, bad job, Joe Gatto.
Fuck.
Should have stuck to stand up.
But
this is these guys again. These dudes that were losers.
Yeah.
Didn't get laid a lot, and now they're famous fucking millionaire people, and they think just, oh, look, a 18-year-old girl. I'm going to ask her to rub my shoulders and cuddle with me. And I can do that because I'm rich.
He was a little too confident. Yeah, he got too confident in his fame.
A little.
Now,
again, if it's all true, it could all be a bunch of bullshit. Who knows?
Was there another Impractical Joker that
there was?
Someone else had a story about, right?
My correspondent Charlemagne sent me all the information on that one. Oh yeah, Murr. Oh boy. James Murray. Murr. Just waiting for the fucking news thing to I guess while we wait, maybe we can go to Edie if she wants to turn. She's over there. James Murray accused of sending inappropriate messages to minor.
Oh my God.
Allegations surface and amid Impractical Jokers fallout. Under scrutiny, March 27th. So this just happened.
Wow, it's all falling apart for the Jokers.
It is.
Holy shit.
It's no good. Let me send this to myself so we can follow along on the screen. Edie girl. Here we go. Copy. And paste. There it is. And bango. Here is the screenshot. The woman using the handle pretendcrab9160 shared screenshots on the subreddit, which is Impractical Jokers, which has been removed. Messages allegedly took place from February 2012 to January 2013 when the fan was 16 years old and Murray was 35.
2012? Jesus.
In one message, Murray reportedly wrote,
how long has that show been on?
A long time.
Longer than
at
that?
At least like 10 years. Yeah. At least.
That's 13, right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably been that long. Yeah.
Holy shit.
In one message, Murray reportedly wrote, haha, you're awesome. Once you turn 18, email me the same question. I'll be happy to answer. When the girl teased him about saying single until she came of age, he allegedly replied, I'll do my best, promise.
Now, was he married too, this guy?
Yeah. Yeah. Kids. Married. Yeah. Not a good idea.
The thing that I don't get is you're on this popular show. Maybe it wasn't as popular back then, but it still was on TV. It was pretty popular and gaining. And it's like, aren't your cockles like
cockles
raised?
And muscles alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh. Sorry.
You know, like, I would always be thinking like someone's out to get me. Someone's trying to set me up. Someone's trying to.
That would be the reason not to fuck a 16-year-old.
Yeah, you know, but like
the only reason.
That's not the only reason, but it's just like, oh my God, like what? Someone's got to be fucking with me. I would almost be thinking it's like the Jokers trying to do some sort of prank on me. Like, oh yeah, like of course this 15-year-old girl's going to be hitting on me. No way.
That would be a hell of a prank. Hey, we're gonna prank Murr. We're gonna honey trap him with a 5-year-old. Honestly, if that is what this is, it's the funniest thing they've ever done.
It really is.
They got their two of the hosts. They both lost challenges, so they both have to. Murr and Joe lost tonight, so they have to go deal with the punishment.
Facility. Yeah.
And the punishment is they're getting dragged on social media for being fucking pedophiles and sex creeps.
They have to get a divorce and go into a sex rehab place.
Oh, poor Murr and Joe. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to read here. I've only shared what I feel comfortable with at the moment. Censored for obvious reasons. When I was 16, 17, when I reached out to say I was a fan, that's when he offered to meet and greet tickets. On the night, it ended up being all access. I bet it was.
I'm sorry, but is it meet and greet all access tickets?
and meat was spelled MEAT. Meet and greet. I met him before the show for dinner and then went.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is fucking beyond. Like Joe, at least with the first one, I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Then the second one, I'm like, all right, that's a bit much.
And this seems kind of like a pattern he had where it's like, oh, if someone reaches out for meet and greets, ask him to go to dinner before the show. And it's like, wow, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah, I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Look at this face.
I guess it worked a lot of times too.
He's like, I look young. That means I want to bang a young person. I met him before the show for dinner. Like, going to dinner with a 16-year-old? What could that ever be?
Yeah.
What? Like, oh no, she's a fan and I want to mentor her. Oh, fucking.
You know, once she turns 18, she can work for the show. I heard she's really funny.
Then she can give me back rubs and cuddles. Like Joe's girls.
Yeah. Can you come up to my room and cuddle me? Imagine asking 16-year-old. Oh my God.
It's really like, how do you get there?
Yeah.
I feel like awkward saying shit like that. Like when I was single, I feel like doing shit like that to people my age.
Yeah.
The idea that I'm gonna be that fucking like flirty and like, hey, you want to go give me a back rub to a fucking a hot young teen?
I think that all that means is it worked a lot of the time. And that was just like the process you went through when these girls reach out to you. You invite them to dinner, then you start asking them for back rubs, and you know that's his procedure on how he goes about it.
Meet and greet rubs. And then went out to the after party where me and my friend were giving shots all night. That's how you do it. Yeah, get them all drunk. Attaboy, Murr.
Wait, so
he kissed me. I don't remember much else about that night. I do.
How many episodes do they shoot in a season? A lot, right? Probably. Like after every episode they finish rapping, they have an after party. Like, wouldn't you get sick of it if you were the Jokers, kind of? You know, like, all right, we'd finish 40 episodes. Can we stop with the after party after every single one?
This might have been a live show.
Oh, okay. I'll meet and greet. You're right.
This is probably like when they were on stage doing their whatever their thing was. We met up again a few times when he came to London. Oh, jolly old England there. I would go to the parties and stay in his hotel. I haven't uploaded the videos in his hotel room as my friend is indecent. Jesus Christ.
What?
His management and team were there. He bought me lots of nice things, gave my money for private taxis and things no adult would have been needing money for. Some text when I was in New York, he was begging me to come over in the middle of the night. I was with my mum. I ended up going.
Is this a world traveler girl? She's
with
in London. She's in New York. She's
France.
She's just
Murs
following him
underpants.
around.
Ended up going to his apartment the next day. There's a picture of me from that night. This all happened between the ages of 16 and 18. Please remember, I was young. I thought this celebrity liked me and that it was the coolest thing ever at the time. I acknowledge my part in this, but people need to be aware so something worse doesn't happen to other young women. I met girls as young as 15 doing illicit substances with the guys at parties. Be safe. It's not good, Mer. This does not look good. Joe looked bad. You look much worse.
Yeah, for real. Like, at least there was some story behind it. That it could be lies. Who knows? Probably not lies, but the others. Gatto stuff was just like, who cares? Come by my room. Okay. Thank you. You look good. Thank you. Bye. At least this is like.
And I guess these are some of the photos. The girl's face is blocked out. That's him making his I'm going to jerk off on this girl face.
God.
Here's some of the messages. If only I were like 10 blocks away. Oh, come on. It's 5 a.m. I'm in bed. Haha. I'm not. LOL.
Who's saying what?
So Mur is the gray bubbles. I'll do the English accent for the girl.
Okay.
I know you're not. You should be. LOL. You're right, but that's no fun. Very true. Oh, well, I guess I'll just go to sleep. Oh, babe, I'm sorry. You know, I wish I could come be with you. Prove it. And then they blacked out where he called her the N-word. And then she wrote, ha, 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 ha. So just creepy.
God, totally creepy.
I guess she wrote, oh, good. Something about you're keeping him in check. Drunk, why aren't you here? Oh, God, I'm sorry. I wish I had been. I was so tired. Still awake and drunk. Where are you? At
Any
my place.
Timestamps on this? Like how soon was
4:43 in the morning.
Was the first drunk?
That was at 0 o'clock.
Midnight?
Yep.
Oh, okay. And then 5 hours later?
It's 50 minutes after 0. It's so late.
Oh,
and then, yeah, he kept talking to her until 4 in the morning. At my place, so damn drunk. If you were here, I wish I was there. I'd love to see your apartment, though. Can you show me on Thursday? You should be here right now. I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I mean, you know, at least he didn't sext her. Thank God. It's just him basically Harvey Weinstein style begging her.
Yeah.
Come on, can you please come over? Please, 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 please.
I would consider that sexting, though. I'm drunk. I want you here now.
It's inappropriate. But I consider sexting to be like,
oh, I want to
gonna
do this.
Fucking take my fucking pecker out and fucking shove it in your hole. And she's like, oh my, you can't talk to me that way. I'm only 16. I don't fucking care. There's an entire Imgur link of more posts.
Like screenshots of text messages? Oh, God.
Should we dive into more of them?
Please.
All right.
I'm going to take a piss. I forgot to pee before the show.
You're going to jerk off? I get it.
Yeah.
This is getting you all this pedo stuff's getting you all worked up. The next co-host I work with that I got to have a fucking, are you a pedophile conversation with? But anyway, let me get to more of Murr's dirty deeds. Now these are first message. I just turned 16 3 months before this. He was turning 36 in 4 months after this interaction. Hello. She contacted him first. Fair game. Garrett's he's laughing. He's in the bathroom. He's laughing. Hey there. Give me 2 minutes, N-word. It's blanked out. I have to run into the edit bay for a sec and give an editor notes. Be right back. Oh, God. He's trying to impress her with fucking, oh, I'm doing show stuff. I got to go to the edit bay. You ever been to an edit bay, babe? I got to go there because they ask me what the final cut of the show is going to look like because I'm Mr. Murr.
Let me use some Showtime and
yeah,
lingo.
Some showbiz talk.
Showbiz lingo, yeah.
I got to go to the edit bay and do a bunch of cuts. Some of this stuff's going to end up on the cutting room floor, as we say. Out here in Tinseltown. Anyway, you want to come to my hotel room and have underage sex? Oh, heavens. So, yeah. Oh, all right. Hey, sorry about that. Haha, no, it's all good. So we got an awesome thing. We're sending you and Lissa. You guys should have it next week. Oh, so he's mailing her stuff.
Oh, my God.
And here's what she said, which was at a different time. By the way, again, like you said, this is in 2012. So this is...
Holy shit.
I think the Statue of Libertations might be up on this. But anyway, so that was, what's the first one? January. Here's a month later in February. Hi. When I turn 18 in a year and a half, do you think we could go out? Pee-pee. Haha, you're awesome, N-word. Once you turn 18, email me the same question. I'll be happy to answer.
All right, keeping it safe.
That's not safe. Here's how you keep it safe, Garrett. That pops up on your messenger and you go, oh my God. And you delete it and you block her. Say, don't ever contact me again. You're going to get me in trouble. Or don't even say that. You just act as if that.
Yeah.
And you block and delete and you go away, 16-year-old.
And then when she gets mad and shows up at some show because you don't respond to her text message anymore, be like, I don't know what
There's
you're talking about.
There's some kid that's out of their fucking mind.
Yeah.
I've ignored them and they're getting crazy. And then she writes, smiley face. You're going to stay single until then? I'll do my best. Promise. And then she writes, oh fuck, what is it? It was run by Fruiting. There's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh,
help is on the way, dear.
Somehow that's like your favorite movie.
It is it's one of my favorite movies
You
ever.
love quoting it.
Hutchinbler. Not trying to seem really creepy or anything, but I asked Sal on his page a while ago to ask you that, and he said he'll go out with you now. Trust me. So Sal,
on Sal's Facebook page, she asked, "Hey, when I turn 18, will Murr date me?"
Yes. And Sal wrote, "Yeah, he will. Trust me." That's pretty damn funny. And huh? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to read the purple ones. Can you read those?
Yeah.
And Indian Garrett will be Murr. And oh, Jesus, with all that talk about dildos, I'm a bit scared. Oh my God, please tell me they're not right or close.
I will not say until we meet in person.
That's Indian?
Oh, it's Indian Garrett? Oh, I
thought
I thought she just said Ken Garrett.
No, Indian Garrett. It wants to talk to Mrs. Doubtfire.
I will not until we meet in person. About to pass out. Have a good night, nigger.
You are so unfair. Oh, fine. Good night.
Winky face.
There's a new Tenderloin sketch being released tonight, right? How are you even like? This is above all else. This is just annoying.
Yeah,
this is just being an annoying texter and asking all these questions. Is why are you talking to this 16-year-old?
Because she's flirting with him. I think that's why.
And he's like, "Oh, when she turns 18, I'm gonna plow her." That is your line.
Night, love you. You're so. I keep losing it.
You got it.
Indian. Thank you. Come
Stink,
again.
stink.
You're so cute. Thank you. I love the video.
Oh, thanks. And anytime.
Wonder what the video was.
James, I love you.
Love you too.
N-word.
N-word. Of course. I love talking with you.
These aren't as salacious. Oh, boy.
Hey, N-word. Can you do me a favor? Please don't put what I told you about turning 18 on a public message board on a Facebook fan page, okay? I don't like my private messages shared with the fans. Now I'm turning English. Know what I shared? Know what I mean? Also, the network sees these pages, and that's embarrassing to me. I'd love if you could please delete all those posts. Thanks, James. Oh, it ended it with James.
Cold and businesslike. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I deleted them. I feel so awkward now.
Cool, thanks. No worries at all. So don't feel awkward. I just like keeping a
vibration
of like
separation.
Separation of private and
pubic.
Know what I mean? Private and public.
Oh my God, James. Oh no, wait, I did it backwards. This is killing me. Can you just tell me what's hidden in different scenes? I won't tell. Oh, they're talking about the show.
Nope, can't say.
I'll show you the prop in the apartment in the moment.
Whatever.
But if we never meet in person, then I'll never know. I'm sure we'll meet. Okay. If we ever meet, promise to tell me the hidden object. We never tell you. I promise. That means N-word too. Yes, no one. Yeah, these are all fucking. This is all nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
This is all complete nonsense. Just flirty and awkward and creepy. Hey, James. What are you doing online?
Shh. Don't tell anyone. I'll be flooded. A friend of mine overseas needed to chat. So this is the best way to chat with him.
Oh, and she's saying everyone can see you. And he's saying, I know, blah, blah, blah. All right. I mean,
man. So she just held on to this and then heard of the Geno thing.
Yeah.
Just started to jump on the bandwagon.
Especially after,
now, did they ever
specifically said, can you not post that anywhere? You know, that whole thing I told you where if once you turn 18, we're gonna meet up, and my wife's gonna see it, and my kids might too. So can you not?
Yeah.
And she's like, but we're in love. Aren't we in love?
Now, did it ever say that they hooked up?
No, it was all messages.
Yeah.
So being that it's all messages and there was no physical anything, no in-person thing, what like how does she get something out of this? Can she sue him? Like, you talked to me when I was underage.
Yeah,
Like,
if there was
what's the it seems real bad. If I worked at True TV, me and Murr's agent would be having a long conversation about the future of Murr after this game. But what is the actual crime? Is there a crime?
I don't think so. Like, at least not if they didn't have sex or anything like that. You're allowed to text a 16-year-old girl,
enticing a minor,
maybe
pestering a minor, sex pesting.
But there was no like real sexual things.
Attempted molestation,
except like, I'm drunk, I want you to be here.
What's that? She's British. What does that mean? Oh, the law in the UK could be different.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he's going to be locked away for a long time.
Yeah. I'm sure they have stricter rules over there.
Sure, yeah. As long as you're not Pakistani. Then there's no rules.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want. You literally fucking...
He looks kind of Pakistani, Murr. Maybe he can pull it off.
Pakistani? I don't know.
Yeah, nah.
He looks kind of...
white guy.
Extremely, just white and...
Yeah.
Little white guy.
Wow, so how many Jokers are there? 5 or 4?
4. Down to 2.
Down to 2 now?
Down to 2 Jokers.
So who's left? Sal, Volcano?
Sal and Q.
That doesn't ring a bell, that name. Wow, I'm going to guess Sal's clean. I don't know about Q.
In a particularly... I bet you Sal is probably in this... I think they probably all were doing all this. Maybe not Q. I like Q.
Okay.
But I don't know. I honestly, maybe you're right. Maybe they're all clean. But in a particularly troubling recollection, she alleged that during a trip to New York City, Murray invited her to meet him in the middle of the night. This all happened between the ages of 6 and 18. Remember, I was young, blah, blah, blah.
Is that the drunk text thing?
Yeah. But I guess they met up because she said... young celebrity like me, it was the coolest thing ever at the time. His management and team were there. He gave us all access passes, and at the after party, both of us minors were given shots all night. And the screenshots also appear to show Murray thanking her for a video, calling her cute. Yeah. Whew. Not good. That's right. Caitlin said Sal served us underage. Sal used to be, I think, part owner of a bar called The Cup in Staten Island. And it was one of the places I went to drink before I was legally able to do that.
Really?
It absolutely was. And he was like a bartender as well as, I think, part owner.
So this was before the show?
Yeah.
Huh.
Before and like during. I think he...
Like right when it started?
Yeah. Like I think he still had the place when True TV signed them to whatever that first contract was. And yeah, there were definitely some underage hoochie mamas in there.
Maybe Sal's not clean.
Drinking. I would fuck. That's why when you said Q, I was like, no, you might have it the other way around.
Okay.
Because Sal, but underage drinking. I was 19. It's not like I was a fucking 10-year-old. So I was just under 21.
Yeah.
I don't know how old the girls that would go to the place were. I never hooked up with any, unfortunately. I was a little bit of a loser myself. I didn't have any True TV deal, so I couldn't text 16-year-olds. I didn't have that kind of game. But yeah, Sal is definitely on the sus list.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just thinking about that bar and all the fucking like hipster young people that would show up to it. Yeah.
And it was like the bar everyone knew you could go to and drink underage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was it was like a total hipster place. So he might not be clean, but he doesn't have his messages out there for everyone to see. So good for him so far.
He might be the smartest one, where he just like, I don't know. I don't know how you text and delete it.
Yeah, maybe all the girls that he talked to when they were 16, he contacted.
He would call them on the phone.
Yeah. Please, don't ever say anything. Please. Like how Murr is begging people to come to his hotel room. Please, don't tell anyone I messaged you. Please. And maybe like paid them, sign NDAs. I'll give you money. Just don't tell anyone I was messaging you when you were a 15-year-old.
Oh my God.
And serving you booze.
Practical Jokers. Who knew? Or makes kind of sense.
Of all the things to
be
full of sex weirdos, I guess that
just local Staten Island guys that got famous out of nowhere.
Went to their head.
Yeah, it's almost like it's not like you
but I don't
can't
get
blame
why
them, but it's
it
just
goes
like
to their head
understand.
and they're like, yeah, it's time to fuck a 16-year-old or 18-year-old.
Yeah.
What's that look?
Yeah, that's the
I guess
thing.
that's
Like
a
they're
good point.
throwing themselves at them.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You have to be the bigger man and say no, not until you're 18. I mean, even that's creepy, but
I ain't never thought of it that way. That's real interesting. Yeah. You're, loser doesn't get a lot of puss for the last 30 so years. You're finally famous, and that these 18-year-olds are throwing their fucking snatch right at you. What are you gonna do? Say no?
Can we look up Joe Gatto's wife?
From what Caitlin said to me, Edie knocked over Edie Cam. She's not bad looking at all. But I have to look it up myself. I want to know what Murr's wife looks like too.
Yeah.
But let's see. Joe Gatto's wife. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. There she is. All right. Yeah.
She looks kind of younger than him too. Like, was she
Definitely
after famous marriage?
I want to say probably not.
Oh, okay.
But I actually have no idea.
Joe.
Joe, no.
Joe was married before Impractical Jokers? Okay.
Murr wife. I don't think there's any pictures of Murr's wife. James.
Oh my God.
Oh, there she is. Wow, she does not look like she's going to be handling this well. Murr's wife looks like she's probably being the biggest bitch in the world to him as we speak. She has that face that skinny little bitch face that you can tell just flips on a dime because she hasn't eaten.
She definitely looks anorexic. Oh, is that her too? That looks different.
That's Melissa Davies. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, she ripped his balls off and fucking chewed on him.
Oh my God.
Look at his face. He probably got beaten.
Yeah, she just can't hurt him that much.
She found out he was texting a 16-year-old and she probably beat him half to death.
God. What are you thinking?
He's thinking, man, I really want to fucking bust a load on that 16-year-old. That's what he was thinking. Shouldn't have been thinking it.
Does he have kids too?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, he does.
Boy.
So this is just... They're going to have to go on another Impractical Jokers cruise tour. Because, I mean, in divorce court, after all this gets brought in, they're going to get fucking
oh my God.
ass raped.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And if they got married before getting famous, they definitely don't have a prenup.
I think Murr got married famous, but it's not going to matter. It ain't going to matter. That's our Impractical Jokers update.
Wow.
For the day.
Who knew? I guess you knew. But
I knew.
Yeah.
But I knew, the other day, like everyone else. Now, while I was on the Joe Gatto thing on TMZ, this article was like in the, read next thing on the bottom. And I was like, did she put this out or is TMZ this just like low to the ground cretinous awful? Because the story is Christina Applegate, who has MS, by the way.
Yes.
She's not doing the best.
Mm-hmm.
She did a whole show, I think, Dead to Me, where she's like dying in the show. She can't even stand up in like the last couple episodes.
Jeez.
Christina Applegate, the headline is hospitalized 30 times due to diarrhea, vomiting in ongoing MS battle.
Why?
It's like, why is
would
this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she's got fucking MS, man. I'm sure it's pretty awful.
Uh-huh.
Why? But the only reason I think maybe Christina Applegate herself was like, her agent was like sending this story out to the news so they'd cover her
just to get
30
more press.
bouts of diarrhea, is because she did mention it on her podcast.
Oh,
so maybe
okay.
this whole thing is a big advertisement for the podcast.
God.
Or maybe she mentioned it on our podcast because TMZ was talking about her hospitalizations for bouts of diarrhea anyway.
Maybe, because, I mean, you talk about your diarrhea all the time, and we don't get Christina Applegate numbers.
I bring this to the table simply for that reason, where I'm like, Garrett, I talk about my bowel movements on a daily basis.
Uh-huh.
Why aren't we in the news?
I don't know.
It's breaking news. Breaking news. Christina Applegate had a shit ton of diarrhea. She went to the hospital 30 times because she can't stop pooping fucking mud. Breaking news.
You need to get MS, I guess.
I don't want MS. I already have fucking DA, diarrhea asshole. It's more than enough. I'm battling DA every day. I had a bowl and a half of cereal today. And right before we started the show, my guts started getting a little bubbly. Luckily, I'm winning the battle.
Congratulations.
But there's a clip here. Maybe we should listen to it.
Okay.
And it's gonna have I just love that it's gonna have the dun, 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 TMZ. I'm pooping a lot because I'm dying. Like, how is this news? The only thing I can think is that she and her people put it out because it's an eye catcher. That's a headline you're gonna click on. Christina Applegate has diarrhea 30 times.
You clicked on it.
I clicked. It worked. Yeah. That's why I immediately was like, again, either they are just scum of the earth pieces of shit, or this is like an attention grabber. Like, go watch the podcast. Christina Applegate talk about her diarrhea again.
TMZ doesn't seem like the organization that, like, not Paris. What was the Hilton guy that did all the
Perez Hilton?
Perez Hilton, yeah. You know, like, he seemed like he would write this type of story. TMZ doesn't really do those types of stories.
Well,
so
they do. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
They do a lot of diarrhea coverage.
Okay.
That's why, again, I'm upset that
like, they seem to be the assholes that film you in the airport, or you know where you're getting out, what building you're getting out of.
Yeah.
Ask you questions, and it's like usually silly questions. It's not really like a gotcha question or some sort of, you know.
Do you think they're gonna find Christina Applegate at the airport and shove a mic and a camera in her face and go, "Do you have diarrhea? Do you have diarrhea right now? Do you have to go to the bathroom? Do you have to go to the bathroom right now? What'd you eat today? What'd you eat? Was it spicy?
They
Did you have a lot of dairy?
On the paper with them.
Yeah. Do you have chocolate milk?
You want to take a shit right here?
Oh, chocolate milk makes me go.
For 3 years, since I was diagnosed, I've been in the hospital upwards of 30 times from throwing up and diarrhea and pain that is unimaginable. Okay. They've done every test.
Oh, it's called
known to man on me.
Messy. Yeah, and the S is capitalized and the M is capitalized, so it's MSE. Messy. Uh-oh, messy. She has I even broader theme of the show is all of her diarrhea.
Yes.
Uh-oh, messy. Oh, I messied my pants.
Put so much radiation into my body, from CT scans to everything else. And literally just in the last month, I have figured it out. Now, maybe this isn't what's happening, but I'm just going to tell you this. Talk to your doctor about motility issues, okay? Because one of the things with MS is that it slows down our organs. You know, not like completely, but there is a slowing of the function of your organs. And I have noticed that, and I'm going to be really honest, if I have to poop, I puke.
Jesus.
Wow. And when I puke, I get all the pain. And then all the things happen. So there's like this really horrible argument, and I think I've mentioned it on the show that I call it the Fight Club.
She just goes to the bathroom and explodes.
What do you have, a bucket in front of your fucking toilet, I guess?
Or you just have good aim and you get
God,
it between your legs while you're fucking pooping. She can't, as Caitlin, as the hallway says, she can't even walk, so she probably doesn't have good aim. So whoever her caretaker is probably has to clean just a war zone every time this poor woman goes to the bathroom. She's just shitting and puking everywhere.
What does Michael J. Fox have? Does he have MS too? Or is this
Parkinson's?
Just Parkinson's?
Just Parkinson's, yeah. He's got he gets diarrhea.
He got it at 35?
And he just turns his wall into a fucking big spatter painting.
Jackson Pollock.
Yeah. Poor guy. I don't know why TMZ doesn't cover Michael J. Fox's bowel movements. Those are probably interesting too.
It's like everyone's fighting with each other. So please ask your doctor about that, because I'm going in for my colonoscopy on Thursday and I'm going to have a big conversation with the big guys and be like, I know you guys are saying that like I'm crazy and I'm coming in here for no reason. And now I'm seeing a pattern. So
that's all you need is to have
talk
MS
to your
and then think that your doctors are just thinking you're coming in all the time being crazy, worrying about stuff. That'd be horrendous. Poor woman.
And then again, if you didn't put this out, you go on your phone.
That
you can barely hold. And you just see, this is in the news. My puking and shitting is in the news.
My neuro doesn't, God bless her, says that's not an MS thing. And I'm like, well, it's interesting because now Kelly has it too.
Yeah.
Since the day she was diagnosed. So I'm sorry. There's got to be a correlation here. And I'm not a doctor, so I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just saying.
Unless you have MS, who's listening to this podcast? Just her talking about her trials and tribulations with MS.
I mean, if she talks about fucking exploding on the toilet every day, maybe I would. I'd give it a listen. The dump with Christina Applegate. She goes to the bathroom and just records her making a mess. That's why it's called messy.
Here's the 25th time I had diarrhea.
That was what I did when I had kidney stones. I puked and pooped.
That's true.
As of the pukey poops. It's not fun. I can attest to Christina's point here. It's I also went to the doctor and said, Doc, I'm not having so much fun in the bathroom anymore.
I feel like you're
messy.
Like your core would be was your stomach sore after that because you're like pushing for the shit, but then also pushing for the puke.
Yeah.
You can't do that at the same time. You don't have that many muscles.
No, it's probably going to tear an abdomen muscle.
Just think about that.
Think about it.
Okay? Because I'm in the middle of the same exact situation and it fucking sucks and it's scary. So, yeah.
Oof.
Boo, boo, boo.
There we go. All right.
I didn't even read the article because I just was like, what?
Yeah.
What is
we
this?
got all we needed from that.
Opened up about her crappy experiences.
Oh my God. Jamie Lynn Sigler has it too?
Oh, no. Really?
Her co-host.
No, Meadow.
She's her co-host.
Oh God, Meadow has MS. She's got the multiple sclerosis. That's terrible.
What even is it? Do you know?
I think it's like your body just kind of starts failing and you get very weak. I don't. You have more than one sclerosis, I believe.
Do you know what a sclerosis is? I have no idea.
It's your body it's a real body Yetzer Hara trap. Your body, it hates antibodies. It hates healthy parts. It eats away at the muscle tissue. I'm not sure at all, but now I'm devastated.
So do I have a sclerosis? But then if I get two of them, then it's a problem?
Yes. I think that is actually...
And it just happens? Like you just get it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You just, once you get that extra sclerosis, then you're going to be vomiting and shitting.
Signs?
It's a genetic thing that you can't catch. The warning signs are you were on TV when you were younger and super hot, but then you get older, kind of fall off. and then God curses you for not being so pretty anymore.
So Jennifer Love Hewitt's going to get it too?
Yeah, I mean, Meadow has it.
Wow.
She says she's experienced every test known to man to get to the bottom of her toilet issues. I just wanted to receive if there were any more like TMZ quips.
Yeah.
Her crappy interview making us want to puke. Bleh. Always have a little trash can next to your toilet because you can do both without it being messy. Messy. Last year she realized she was trapped in the darkness due to depression, and that articles TMZ writes about her fucking diarrhea is not helping. She's making the most of her literally shitty situation by being a light for others with MS. Jesus.
Now to play the Kardashian Jenner curves guess who game.
Yeah, should we play the guess who curves game? Or should we read the other 4 articles about her MS?
Eating disorder. No,
eating disorder.
Wears diapers now. Oh my God.
It's just 30 lesions on her brain due to MS. That's fucking
shit.
Wonderful. And get standing ovation. But yeah, let's guess these curves. Kim. I'm gonna go with the other one.
Kylie?
Who are the original 3? Chloe is the one who fucked Lamar Odom and he almost killed himself.
Kim and
Clancy.
Kendall? No, Kendall's the younger one. Chloe, Kim, and
Crystal? No.
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
God, I can picture her.
It's the fucking other one. It's the first one. That's my guess. We'll see. Oh no, wait. Does it tell you the fucking answer? Oh, it's Kim. You were right. All right.
That's right.
1 point to Garrett.
That's right.
You know the boobs and belly of the Kim Kardashian. The next one.
Oh
God, I don't know. That's got to be the one I said before.
Kylie?
No, the top dog.
Chloe?
No, not Chloe. The first Kardashian.
God, what is her name? I don't know.
Kardashian.
Kylie.
I was wrong. Kylie Jenner. All right, Garrett's 2 for 2.
That's right.
2 for 2 on Kardashian curves. All right, this one is definitely the person I was talking about.
Kim.
Not Kim. It's the fucking. They're gonna say her name.
The one you're talking about doesn't have boobs.
She's got boobs.
I don't know.
She might not have diarrhea, vomiting issues, but she's got boobs. All right, I'm changing my answer. This is Chloe.
Definitely not Chloe.
Kim again. Son of a bitch. Oh my God, there's 134 of these. All right, this is the first top dog. This is her name. Kylie.
Kylie.
Fuck. They're all Kylie and Kim.
Yeah.
Courtney.
Courtney, that's what it is. Courtney.
That's who I meant.
Yeah, see, she doesn't really have. She's
got boobs.
She got her eye.
It's just pigs behind her. There's boobs. That's Kendall. Kim. God damn it. I'm bad at guessing these boobs. Kendall.
That's Courtney.
It's Kim again.
Damn it.
Kendall. Kylie. Kendall.
Yeah, nice.
Game
Good job.
over.
Good job, Steve.
Okay,
Happy
that's the
birthday
whole
to
game.
you.
Happy birthday to me. Well, I think we're just about out of time.
Yeah.
And our booth boys will have to be serviced tomorrow.
For tomorrow's show, I have a clip of the Oatmeister talking about me.
Really? Why didn't you say that earlier? I would have skipped over everything we did.
We got into other things.
Bogged down.
It's a good teaser.
In the
yeah, our friend Jim from Florida asked him a question on not a super chat, but just regular chat. He got into it a little bit. It'll be fun.
We just do it now. I guess we should wait till tomorrow.
I mean, I teased it for tomorrow.
He did do a tomorrow tease. All right, tomorrow tease it is. We only drink.
We'll see the numbers blow up.
Yeah,
once
tomorrow when we start. We're going to talk about Opie today. Opie said something about Garrett. What? Oh, well, yeah. The final update for tonight's show will be what Edie has been up to because it is thunderstorming outside.
Oh my God! Can't wait to walk home during this.
Where? Oh, you're in the picture. Yeah, I didn't think you wanted the picture to have you in it. Oh, here we go. One of them doesn't have. Since, yeah, we won't be able to do Edie Cam tonight. That'll have to be another thing that is done on the morrow.
Wow. Now the numbers are really going to blow up.
Now, yeah. Two things everybody look forward to tomorrow. Edie Cam, and we talk about Opie for what I'm sure is going to be a total burger. A cheeseburger, not a nothing burger.
This week, tomorrow's the 1st. Wednesday's the 2nd. Thursday's Friday.
It's 5 days from my birthday. It's today.
Oh, okay.
Just because that's what you were thinking.
Yeah. So Friday you would have to send out your tweet. So maybe.
Oh, April 4th.
Yeah.
Look at this. We could do it on the 3rd.
Yeah.
There's a Edie Cam for today.
Oh.
She ain't no Albano. That's for damn show.
So it's not just lightning and thunder. It's rain too.
Wind.
Wind.
It can rain and she'll be fine, but if it's like windy and rainy, she loses her fucking mind.
Now, if you try to take her out now, what would she be like?
Honestly, better than she is inside.
Really?
Depending. If it's really bad outside, she'll run back to the door. Be like, no, we're gonna die.
Now, what'd you do during like the few hurricanes that came through here over the years? Because I remember having to walk my dog during it. It was just like she would walk out across the sidewalk and just pee for 45 seconds and then just run back in.
Dude, yeah. Sometimes she just doesn't pee, and I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna have to try again at some point.
Yeah.
And I'll eventually get her outside. But usually I can get her outside for just long enough for her to go to the bathroom, and then
she turns around,
runs back to the house. And I'm just like, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
But
those are the best walks, by the way.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Good executive production here, Mr. Just Kidding. He wants to know how many spots on the plaque. This is how you executive produce. So yeah, tomorrow, if all goes according to plan, there will be a couple more people added to the plaque. If you want to be on the plaque tonight you have to do it because tomorrow I'm going. And yeah, if Garrett's hand motion tells the tale of how you do that, go to patreon.com/Garrett and Steve and subscribe to the Garrett and Steve Club.
Or a one-time payment
of the Garrett and Steve Club.
Yeah.
And you can also be on this beautiful board for which we'll be playing the March song probably for the final time tonight.
Wow.
Astounding. But we're going to have to count them. So these two are gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Only 16 spots left. Actually, more than I thought. There's a lot of spots left.
Yeah.
You want to grab one of those sweet 16s, now's the time. Because
is anyone getting into the Gold Members Club, or is that next month?
Next month. Okay. There are a few people on the border, and by next month, they will be Gold members. And I'm going to go there tomorrow and ask them if I could do something special for them. Hopefully the trophy store will allow me to do what I want. But for now, you'll just be in the special section of the board.
Special.
Mitchell. But thank you, Just Kidding, for that executive production. Very good timing.
Thank you, JK.
Because it's almost board time. But before that... it's time to read the super chats and go.
That was Fitzy's question. Thank you, Fitzy, for the question.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Fitz. Yeah, because Fitzy is he's one of the people who's a month away from gold member status. Eric Nagel Hotline, bringing off the hook, should replace the board with one of those scrolling LED machines like the kinds on CNN and Fox News buildings that say the board member names.
It's not that bad of an idea.
I think
because it would be bigger and people could read them.
It would be bigger. That's the whole thing. I want people to be able to read them. So that's actually a pretty good idea, but I wouldn't get rid of the board. I would put it like either above or below it. So there would just be a ticker on the board reading the names of it. Because yeah, if we ever do get set up with another bar or studio that people can come visit us, I want them to be able to go over to the board and you can go to Ellis Island and trace your family back and bring a piece of paper with a pencil and color over it and bring it home. I want you to be able to do that with this this illustrious list of names. But that's a very good idea, Mr. Nagel. Nagel Hotline. All right, now back to the super chats. I did not skip anyone. I'm going back to them. I just want to read this one first from our boy Johnny Clare. Johnny, 5-pounder. I'm sending this just to stick it to Greaseball Gino. Thank you. Can you play more Stiga hockey? I'd love to. I think we should do that every show. Instead of talking about the Impractical Jokers diddling 16-year-olds, we should just play Stiga hockey.
But enough of these games, video games or other games, where you play all the time, and then I'm like, oh, I once played this when I was 7. All right, let's go.
Hey, bring a game. Bring a Garrett game. Bring any Garrett game you want. I'll play it.
Okay.
I'm hesitant to suggest it, but if you want to play chess, I'll lose to you in chess. Obviously, that
would be very similar to what's happening now all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it make you feel good?
Better.
All right. So then, yeah, maybe we can play chess and you can whoop my ass.
That's dumb. No,
do you want to borrow my Stiga board and go home and play? Maybe get a little better. Play with Jamie.
Play with me.
Jamie, I got embarrassed.
And what Steve does, he puts it over to the left and he sets a guy up in front and he gets it right at the right angle. He's
not like that. You're going to coach her and make her play the way I play so that you can beat it?
She'll be my practice squad.
You're going to make her run plays. Just so you can defend them. More than welcome. Borrow the Stiga board. Practice and then come back and beat me. It'll be extremely impressive. More impressive than the 10-1 ass pounding.
Excuse me, but
ass pounding.
Who won though?
Well, yeah, apparently the referees called back 9 of my goals for goalie interference.
The next goal wins.
So you did technically a fluke.
Thank you.
Bullshit thing. You did win the whole thing.
It wasn't you just feeling bad for me and saying next goal wins.
I don't feel bad for anyone.
Nope.
I feel bad for no man. I have diarrhea 30 times a day. I feel bad for no one. But yeah, no, I'm more than willing. Bring any game. Bring fucking Parcheesi. Bring anything you want to play. And especially if you're really good at it. Because if I fucking whoop your ass, it'll be so sweet.
Believe me, that's what I think every time when I'm playing one of your games. If only I could just fucking have some sort of technique that I know or something.
It would have honestly been absolutely.
You would have cried.
I would have cried and smashed the Stiga board if you beat me at that. If you if it was flipped and you 9-0'd me, I would have fucking thrown the shit off the table and be like, "Get the fuck out of my house! It's just bullshit. You ruined my birthday. You ruined my whole birthday month."
Literally, the last time I played it was 7 years old or 8 years old, maybe.
Well,
and it was on the floor too. We didn't have the nice table to put it on.
Yeah, well,
you're professional.
Lap of luxury.
Yeah,
I have a table in my home. A very nice, clear table. The second part of Johnny Clare's message, I am not a big fan of. I think it's actually quite rude, offensive, and not just a kind thing to say to someone, because maybe, I don't know what your problem is, Johnny, but he said, we need to play more Stiga hockey. Garrett needs to get revenge. I'll play every fucking week. You ain't never getting revenge. You're going to get it stuck to you.
I mean, toward the end of the game, I was at least holding my own.
You were.
You scored a lot of goals from half ice, and
the waterfall of goals had been cut off, it seemed. Yeah. Happy birthday, Garrett. F you, Steve.
Thank you, Johnny Clare.
It's just uncalled for. Who even talks like that? What's your problem? 5 pounds. Yeah, pound your ass. That's what I say. But speaking of my birthday, Luby brought over some lovely rainbow cookies.
Yeah.
That were for the party that I did not put out. And I apologize for that, but I did eat the whole box.
I could have sworn I saw the box out there.
It was out on the counter.
Oh, no. I thought there was some sort of white box out on the table.
Oh, you fuckers ate my cookies?
But I didn't. I don't know. It was just a box. I didn't look in it. Maybe it was someone else brought something.
Well, then never mind.
Where'd you get those pretzel rod things from?
Oh, my friend Billy
delicious.
brought those over. Those were from the Philly Pretzel Factory.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I couldn't stop eating them.
They're really good.
Great. Yeah.
I was actually, they were in here when he first brought them, and there was a serious second where I was like, what if I just don't put these out? And then when everyone leaves, I'm going to eat the whole bucket.
Because like Ellis from Philly and Tony would bring them up when they were in Philly. But there was like the whole twisty pretzel. This was just like
these were
6-inch rod kind of thing.
Nugs.
Big nuggets. Yeah.
6-inch rod. Yeah, there was definitely that here. With the big fucking gallon of mustard that you don't even use. Like if everyone dips 5 times, you still don't even use half the thing.
I was trying to get as much mustard as I could. Now, is this okay? Like I would dip the rod, bite it, then flip it over and dip the rod.
Ew! Garrett got his fucking mouth germs all over my food. Hey, wait, is this okay? I said, fuck this. It's my house, my birthday. I dipped the rod, ate it, and then dipped the mouth side back into the mustard. I said,
I'm okay with that.
You all have my fucking gay AIDS. Enjoy. I don't care at all, obviously. To get me to go, hey, don't do that to the dip, you'd have to piss in it. If you took out your wiener and started peeing in the dip, I go, Garrett.
One of the kids was loving the pretzels too. The taller one, the blonde.
Billy's kid was being very funny. He kept taking a bite and like putting them back.
Oh, he was? I didn't notice that. Oh.
Or at least maybe he wasn't putting them back, but I saw like 3 or 4 pretzels just in random spots with one bite taken out of them. And I was like, was that Charlie? And they were like, no, it was little Bill. Because Charlie's done that. He's that little fucker. A bunch of times he's eaten a chip and then just put it back in the bag. He just takes one little baby bite and puts it in the bag. Huh? And then, he immediately picks up another chip and does the same thing to it.
Only fresh chips, only.
He one bites everything. I'd love to do that to an entire pizza pie. Just take the first bite of every slice and put them back. The first bite's always so good. Unless it's got toppings, then you need to go even deeper.
So not to sully my wife, Jamie, but...
Who don't sully?
She took a piece of pizza, ripped off the top crust of the half of the crust on the top, and then tried to eat the pizza. I was like, what are you...
Crustless?
No, not crustless, only the left half of it.
The left half
She
of
left
the crust?
right half of the crust on there.
Why?
I don't know.
Why did she do that?
She doesn't
in my house.
She doesn't like the crust, but I was like, well, just leave it on there and then don't eat the crust.
Give it to Edie. Edie loves crust.
Yeah, well, that's what she ended up doing. And I was like, that's like taking a taco and biting the middle bottom of it. It's like, what are you doing? It like makes it all fall apart. It has no.
And you've never seen
structure.
Her do this type of thing before?
I feel like I have seen her do it before. Some, not all the time, but sometimes.
Did you like elbow and go, you're embarrassing me?
What are you doing?
Stop eating pizza like
People
that.
are gonna look at you.
So you rip half a crust off.
So then she's picking it up by the crust part and the other part's flopping down, and it's like, what are you doing?
I thought it might have been like a folding technique.
Nope.
She didn't even fold it?
No.
You have to sit her down and have serious talk. You can ask her what she's doing with the pizza. So she's got now this floppy slice
with half a crust on
flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
How did she even take a bite of it? Did she have to like
kind of like it was like almost like a 2-hand thing where you had to hold up the other side that didn't have the crust on it.
Yeah, you got to sit her down and have a talk.
I know.
Like, hey, what are you doing?
Yes, and especially at a party. Save that for at home.
Save it for at home. Save it for home. Don't embarrass me in public by not eating half a crust. Yeah, that's very interesting. I've definitely never seen that.
No.
And the pizza is, by the way, Caitlin. Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Completely surprised me.
Yeah.
Did not know I was having a party. And then every part of it was so perfect. All my
such a
friends came
Steve
over.
party.
Except for Gino, who has had better things to do. He was too busy. Gino couldn't make it. He was too busy fluffing.
We don't even know why he couldn't make it because he didn't even respond.
Didn't say anything. He just he was at home, drinking on his fire escape, laughing at the blacks in Harlem. I don't know what he was doing. But everybody that came, and yeah, Caitlin ordered fucking like 100 pizzas.
Yeah.
It was just every type of pizza. And I had my own personal pie with anchovies on it.
But you shared with people.
I shouldn't have.
Well, you should have.
I shared with my son. I shared with you. I don't think anyone else really ate it though.
Yeah, one other guy.
My friend Gerard did.
Gerard, right? Yeah.
He did. That was it. And then I
Wait,
think
Charlie ate the anchovy slice?
he was eating it with me. Yes.
The whole thing? Like he ate the anchovy part?
I specifically gave him the bites that didn't have a big chunk of fish on them, but he enjoyed the hell out of it.
Good.
So
Good
it worked.
For him.
And then the piece de resistance, the Carvel ice cream cake,
right.
that was football shaped.
Football shaped.
And the reason you want a football shape is because Carvel, the way they make it, is top and bottom layer all chocolate crunchies and middle chocolate crunchies, but because it's the shape of a football, it's like condensed. So it's all this like fudgy, crunchy fucking, and then there's vanilla ice cream right in the center of it. It's so fucking good.
I felt like the vanilla was the outside.
Right. The vanilla is like the outside, then the middle crunchies, and then the chocolate bottom.
Yeah.
Frankie likes chocolate bottoms too.
I wasn't a big fan of the chocolate part of the cake, but the vanilla was really good.
Vanilla was amazing. Chocolate was meh. But the crunchy, the amount of crunchies. Oh my God. My God.
So many crunchies.
So many crunchies.
And it was a thick layer of crunchies everywhere. It wasn't just a thin layer of crunchy, no.
And my friend Gerard and his wife, Charlemagne, they're the ones who brought the cake. They brought an extra container of crunchies.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know you could do that
They sell
either.
them separately?
Apparently.
Wow.
You could buy a container of them. And today, I polished it off.
Just a container of crunchies?
Just the crunchies.
No
I drank
ice cream
them
cake?
like a shot and chomped on them. They were very, very good.
What are they even? It's just like...
It's like chopped up Oreos.
It
It's like
is,
if
right?
you put Oreos in a food processor.
Okay.
But there's without the cream. So just like the
Yeah,
cookies. But very, very good. And Johnny Claire says, sorry for being rude. Happy birthday, Steve. F. Gino. Oh, well, thank you. Here,
finally.
There's a triple drop in here. Here's what I'll do. I'll put. Nah, I can't. I'll drink this last drop to you, Johnny Claire. Cheers. That's the other thing. We got to drink a lot more beer than what we're doing.
Right.
That cooler still has shit in it. Doesn't fit in the fridge.
I'm on
ton of
such
booze
a
here.
streak because we did what was it? Tuesday was your pre-birthday.
Yep.
Drank there during that, and the extra show we did.
You drank on Wednesday. I didn't even drink on Wednesday. You drank on Wednesday.
Wednesday, I went out with Bill, drank. Thursday, came back to celebrate your birthday again.
Drank
for that.
Drank a whole bottle of Jameson.
Friday, came back to celebrate your birthday one more time.
Drank.
Then Saturday, my friend came over and brought some beer. And I was like,
God.
all right, fine.
Were you just like, fuck you? No, I don't want this. No more.
Drank. And then Sunday, this is my own fault, but I had like 3/4 of a bottle of wine that had been open that I used for cooking. I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be bad. I should just probably drink it. And
Drank.
And then
Monday.
today,
Drank.
Well,
Well,
I'm an
shit.
alcoholic now.
You are
I'm
officially
Gino.
an alcoholic. You and Gino. Yeah, you guys should do a stream.
The AA show.
Bumscast. Drinking bums. You know, like drinking bros. Drinking bums. J-Nate, Steve, I think you missed my super chat an hour ago. Don't fret. I only skipped ahead because there were yellow colored ones. I will be on yours next. You know what? Let's get to it right now. Forget
Let's do it.
Let's go back up to where J-Nate sent me stuff. J-Nate, is it more disappointing finding out your friend is gay or that they like anime? P.S. Happy birthday, Steve. Oh, and he gave my roses. Thank you for my roses, J-Nate. Thank you for my roses.
It's definitely anime.
More than gay?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would feel tricked and lied to if I found out a friend was a homosexual.
Really?
Like, yeah, you didn't try to fuck me ever?
Oh, all right.
What? Well, I'm not good enough for you? This fucking big Italian ass does nothing?
That is kind of weird, though, right? Like, if a guy's gay and he has guy friends, is it just like a guy having girlfriends where it's like, oh, but you really kind of just want to bang him, don't you?
He's friend zoned.
Yeah.
Friend zoned by all his dude buddies. Yeah. Totally. He's
But anime, that's disappointing. They like anime. Or no?
Like,
what do you
I like a little bit. I mean, everyone my age likes Dragon Ball Z.
True.
Everyone. So that's
point.
like the gateway drug.
Is Pokemon anime? I guess technically it is.
Yeah. I didn't get crazy into the show though. But it doesn't matter. I'm still you just found out your podcast partner's gay.
Akira? Is that like
Akira?
What?
Yeah.
Akira!
I own that on DVD.
Okay.
So I'm a gay lord.
You are. All right. That's why you got so upset when I said anime.
I was like, whoa.
No, what do you mean? No.
What do you mean?
Make me gay, right?
Nah, yeah, anime is for nerds. For gay nerds. But hey, there's some good stuff there. What can I tell you?
Honestly, I've never even tried, so I don't know. Or I've tried and didn't make any sense because I turn on some episode in the middle of whatever, and it's like, what's even going on?
It's a genre that like you gotta want to watch it, or else you're really forcing yourself to watch some fucking shit.
But I could never get into comic books either. I don't know. It's just the whole animated.
Everybody should watch One Punch Man. That one's like everyone can get into that.
Okay.
It's not overly anime-y. It makes fun of a lot of anime tropes. It's very popular.
But if I never watched anime, would I get that?
You'd
kind of.
Yeah, you'd get it. You'd get like the over dramatic, over the top, like like stuff that they do in there. Like I think it would still make sense. But yeah, it would be more disappointing finding out that someone is me, Jay Nathan. That's essentially the answer to your question. All right, that's the only one from there that we skip. Let's get to Vin the Evil Lawyer. You guys know Poker Mike, Kumia's friend? I do not.
I don't know. Mike doesn't ring a bell, but he definitely has some poker friend. Maybe I just don't know all their names.
Is this a joke? Are we falling for? Is it like business in the front, poker in the rear?
I think
poker in the mic.
One of the poker friends was like friends with Stuttering John. And I think Stuttering John like brought him to Anthony's once, and then Anthony and him became kind of poker friends at least, and started shitting on Stuttering John. Like Stuttering John got kicked out of the group or whatever. And
tragic.
This new guy was actually kind of cool and still kind of hangs with Anthony when they play poker.
So
I'm guessing that's who it is.
You do be knowing Poker Mike. Vin the Evil Lawyer then says Mike told KC, is that Keith the cop?
No, I think KC, whatever, some stern guy at one point. I forget his last name.
Mike told KC to tell me to behave at wife's party sat. Doing okay, Vin?
I don't know what sat means.
You doing all right? You drunk from my birthday? You still celebrating? I don't know what the fuck any of that means.
So Poker Mike, the Stuttering John ex-friend, told KC to tell me to behave
at wife's party.
Okay.
Well, that's insane.
Yeah.
Cool.
Crazy.
Please tell us more.
Yeah, do a podcast about that.
Please. Please. In the Woods says Ben Ratner.
For the Flynn Goldstein?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I'm assuming
the
Yetzer Hara trap himself, Ben Ratner.
Ben has a lot of the same kind
of
of
what he does.
The posturing and the walking kind of thing.
Yeah, the mind of an 85-year-old Jewish man in the body of a not so old Jewish man. Yeah, I could see that. Bren Ratner. Asian sumo wrestler with AIDS. There's blood in my mucus.
There's blood in my mucus.
Oh, there's blood in my mucus.
Now you're in New York.
Oh. Concrete jungle where all of them are around. I can't possibly take this.
Ooh, look, a penny.
Caitlin, can Indian Garrett play Murray? Yes.
Yes.
He definitely can. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Buddy Lee Lewis says, Onesia Robinson is back in New York City. Send her the link. We're going to have to look into that.
Yeah.
Onesia Robinson, for those who don't remember, is the woman who took over Pakistan, the black woman who was just giving the entire country such an attitude that she made
orders
global news.
Telling them that they need to fix their roads and need to pay her money.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where the Twitter algorithm loses me. Like, I Googled her name or Twittered her name many times. Why doesn't it bring me up that she's back in New York City? Like, that's what I want the algorithm for.
I daven what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hate the phone.
I hate the phone. This is exactly why I hate the phone. Thank God. Well, thank you, Buddy Lewis. We're going to have to look up some Onesia Robinson. Gina Marie. I'd like my name on Edie's collar. Thank you. Well.
Wow. How
Still
much
hot
would
in
that
here.
cost?
Let's see. What would Flynn Goldstein? About $10,000.
That's all I'd say he'd say.
10,000. That's the smart number that black guy's morning routine
right.
came up with. That's the smart businessman number. 10,000.
Did you see the Rizzler did his morning routine?
I did see. How did you know I saw that? It was very cute.
It was.
The Rizzler can do no wrong.
It was weird how when he put ice and then milk and cereal in a bowl.
And he ate the cereal and dipped his face in it. It was very funny. But yeah, that's a $10,000 super chat.
Wow.
To get your name on Edie's collar. There's a very valuable ad space. Bob Fanta Patrice, is Gino still gay? Can you call?
Can I call him?
Yeah, can you hook up your
up.
doodad there?
We could ask him about the party too.
Well, that's the reason. It's the reason for the season. We call him and ask him if he's got a problem with parties. I think I know what it is. One, he was either busy. Two, he didn't want to drive here again and not drink here again. Hopefully we find out. Is it going through there?
It doesn't sound like it, right?
No. It's not davening what it does. Is the sound up?
I don't think it has to be. Hello?
Hold on, you're coming through the wrong hole. How about now? What the fuck? Gino, how come you don't work? Oh, well, we're going to have to hold you up to the microphone.
Sorry. Yeah.
Take 3.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Are you still gay?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
You know what? I thought I forgot, but I had to remind myself this weekend. Painfully obvious, I find out.
Tell Gino I'm not here.
Steve's mad at you.
Why?
Well, you know how it was.
I missed the surprise party. He had 4 birthdays last week. In my defense, I lost track.
Apparently, the birthday is a big deal to Steve. And
Is it, dude? You're not, and you want to hear an excuse you'll never believe? I had a show that night in the city. I swear to you. Liar.
he said from the bathroom, liar.
I did Dangerfields that night. I
You
did.
didn't let me go to it.
Yes, and I forbade.
I wanted to go to the birthday.
I said I forbade.
I said, but it's Steve's birthday.
And what did I say? I said, "Shut up, woman."
Stay home.
That's right.
Keanu, they had like 7 different flavors of White Claw.
We
here.
had White Claws just for you.
I'm going to tell you about something. There's one flavor of White Claw, in different fucking colored containers.
This one's pineapple.
That pineapple?
And guess who's drinking it instead of Kiki?
Charlie.
Tell me, Charlie. Oh, you made me laugh out loud. Charlie, we have a clip of him streaming Gino's Gate, which is the greatest clip in the history of clipping.
He sure did.
Now you're extra gay.
But I will say this, he didn't have to say it twice. That was just hurtful.
We didn't even prompt him to say it on Friday. He just kept saying it because you wouldn't show up.
Yeah.
It just.
So what's Steve's sign?
Steve's a Leo, correct?
No. You don't even know my sign.
Wow.
You are a piece of shit trash.
He's obviously Aquarius.
Aquarius. You're an Aquarius.
Aquarius goes to the end of January in early February. My old man was an Aquarius. What? It's not.
No, not a Ford Taurus.
A Virgo?
No. You guys retarded?
How do you guys know when these are?
I know when mine is.
Every one of my exes are going over. You want to know Gemini? He's not a Gemini. Gemini is June.
Actually,
he is. If he's
Oh, he
not
said it
a
already?
Leo, he's not a Taurus.
Apparently you said it already.
He is a Taurus.
No.
Leo?
No. Aries?
Aries?
Yeah.
That's who you are?
I'm an Aries.
Ugh.
Aries Spears.
Here's why I suck. My niece and nephew are in Aries too.
Oh,
Because
boy.
my niece and nephew are 1 day and 3 days after Steve.
Did you go to their birthday parties?
Yeah, would you forget their birthday too?
No, I remember theirs. But they didn't have a party because they're not children.
That wasn't funny, Gino.
Yeah, no one's laughing over here. There's no one laughing.
You know what's even less funny? You telling me it wasn't funny. You know what I said wasn't funny, Garrett. You telling me it wasn't funny when Steve made the face, less funny.
I looked over at Steve and the frown on his face. I was like, oh boy, gotta protect my podcast partner.
You know what's extremely funny?
What's that? Here we go.
Some grown man who said that people who celebrate their birthdays are stupid and gay had an entire comedy show birthday party at fucking Dangerfields that some other asshole drove all the way from Staten Island to go to.
That's true.
Yes, but that's like a birthday party. That's
Oh, but when I do it, it's different. When you do it, it's stupid.
Yes, another. Yes, but I do that so I have an excuse to hang out with all my friends.
Well, I do it, so I have an excuse to have everyone praise me for a whole day.
All right, tell you what. This Thursday night in hot water for hockey Steve birthday show party. Is that fair?
No, come on.
Shut up, Garrett. It can't be, like I said, it can't be the last weekend in December every week of the year. We know that's the best week, Capricorn.
Capricorn.
who the most two professional comedians were at your birthday party?
Ask him the two most professional comedians. It was Garrett and Steve. That's why I kept bouncing every joke off him, Jerry. Who were the two most? Are you ready? Was Barry Ribs there? Barry Ribs, by the way. You ready for this? Here's something fun. So I'm hanging out with Schultes the other day, right?
Right.
He says Barry Ribs comes by his place, with his two suitcases, and he's just sitting on the couch, his retarded brothers, watching porn on his phone. Honest to God.
Sounds like Barry Ribs.
Classic Ribs.
It was definitely fucking Ebony BBW porn too.
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
No,
Classic Ribs.
Barry Ribs is just into big boobs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I've swapped names with him before.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What a fun conversation.
That's a million. Oh, wait, small. That's a million. Stop. Yeah, we're watching Deal or No Deal on the Roku channel.
Oh my God. I've been getting into like 1 versus 100. I've been watching like old episodes of that. So dumb. But
What is?
1 versus 100
No, that's that. What is that
on YouTube.
on?
It just comes
my
out.
Roku, for some reason, when I put on my Roku channel, it's got all the thumbnails for the shows and stuff, but it's like the top 3 are Deal or No Deal, fucking some action channel, and Bob Barker years of fucking The Price is Right.
Ooh.
But Deal or No Deal is like so dumb. There's not even there's no questions. You just pick numbers.
Deal or no deal. The banker offers you money. Banker, he offers you money for your case depending on what money's left. It's very strategic. It's a very fun game.
It is kind of strategic, I guess, but there's like at least like ask a question.
It's luck and timing. It's
Yeah.
like you got to get them here. And I love when they're like, okay, when it's over, if you didn't do that, what would your next case be? There's no way there'd be another case. Okay, so you have $800,000, $5 and a penny. If you were to pick again, what would you pick? I wouldn't. I will.
I just bet $1 million every time a fat Italian man goes, I'm going with the girl with the hair.
Yeah. Oh, dude. We were watching the other day, and I'm telling you, the first 3 cases she picked were the black women. Let's get these goons out of here. 5.
God.
5. Get that. What's in your case, monkey? What's in your next?
How do you watch this with them, Keanu?
Why?
How? You just
It's easy. They're sitting at home, not at anyone's birthday party. There's nothing else to do.
I got her addicted to it. I did.
Yeah.
Come on. She did. She did. I was watching Garrett and Steve. She's like, put on Deal or No Deal.
try 1 versus 100.
I was listening to Rain. I swear to God, I needed some. I did. Me and Keanu did a Gomez's podcast today, and we're having a blast. He's like, all right, let me put my dates up. He had 80 comedy dates. I'm like, I'm so depressed right now. I come home, I do my fucking stream. The sound's not working on Geeky Spine, so I gotta do it with Larry. I'm sure he's listening. Larry's had every time Larry does, I love him, but he's got a new job every time. He's done 90 things. So we're just drinking whiskey. And then I get done, I'm like, can I just listen to the rainfall? That was it. You're all caught up.
Awesome.
We'll see you Thursday for my birthday party.
I'm sorry I missed your birthday, Steve. And
No,
your
I'll
wife's
see you
not-
Thursday for the hockey show birthday party.
Yeah, now he's excited.
It's gonna be the
It's
same
extended.
birthday party.
Hope you bring a cake and cigarettes.
Make sure you rumble Red Steve a lot of money for his birthday.
No, don't do that. You gotta send it to me. Gino gets all that money.
God, gee, I need it like my car. I need new hoses for. It's over. What do you have? What do you have? A Hyundai or a Kia? That's what I'm getting next. It's over for me, dude.
He's got a Hyundai.
I got a Hyundai. You should get it. It's a good one.
It's nice.
It's a nice one.
All right, look. Okay, so look. There's $5, $10, and they're giving away. They're trying to give away $1 million, so they keep adding million. There's 2 $1 millions left on the board.
Whoa.
Obviously, you don't take this deal, right? There's 2 million.
So you have a 50-50?
No. Okay. There's 2 millions and 4 other small amounts. So there's no question you don't take this deal. You don't take it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's the
I don't
deal?
know. Yeah.
No,
What?
there's no way you take it because you only have to pick one case, right?
No, you got to keep picking them.
Call him gay and hang up.
But there's 6 cases left. 2 of them are $1 million. So you only have to pick one case. There's no she's got 2 $1
You're gay.
million.
You're gay.
Ah.
I got to figure out later why they.
Yeah, that was weird. Anyway, back to business.
Thank you,
The
Bob.
goddamn business podcast. Win at all costs. Watch you guys play Stiga hockey. Looked it up and going to buy one.
Nice.
Did you get the stand with it? Get them as a sponsor. I did not get the stand with it. But we didn't need it because we just put it on the table here.
Yeah.
You should buy one. Stiga, those Swedes, they take their table hockey very, very seriously. It says like there's like instructions and like the little thing in big bold letters on this piece of paper says, do not alter factory speed. Do not use anything to alter factory speed.
What speed?
I guess like you can
The
throw
way they
WD-40 on the ice.
Uh-huh.
And that way the puck will fucking fly down there, but they say don't.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do not alter factory speed.
Or you
But
could,
yeah, it's a well-made little machine. Well, it's not even a machine, it's a little It's a table with rods in it.
What did they use on like the bar shuffleboard boards? Like it's kind of like sand, but it's very slippery sand.
Slippery sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that might work too. But then you
slippery-
got sand all in the little grooves.
I wouldn't get sand in your crevices on a
No.
Stiga table. But fucking great investment when it all costs. What you have to buy next is because it comes with like generic painted teams. There's nothing there. You gotta buy your favorite NHL teams and have them face each other.
Mhm.
Well worth the money, promise. Garrett's just laughing because he was thinking of something else.
I was thinking about the Steve. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Make sure you put the guys on correctly because Steve had to constantly fiddle with his guy.
Wasn't constantly.
It just happened to be the guy that scored all his goals, and he kept.
Yeah.
Oh, let me make it a little.
He
better.
kept popping up. I had to shove him back down. His stick was going over the puck. It was faulty. I had to fix it. Someone probably adjusted factory speed.
Maybe.
With me. Next, just kidding. To the boys.
Hey, thank you, JK.
Thank you, Jake. Very nice. We are the boys.
Mhm. Let's hear it for us.
Let's hear it for the boys. And hey, guys, you want to send in some more birthday wishes? It'll only make Garrett happy.
If you guys send one fucking rumble rant to Gino for Steve's birthday, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Now they're gonna do it a lot. They're gonna be sending Gino a bunch of money for my birthday to piss you off. You understand what you've just caused?
I can't believe he thought of that idea. Oh, we'll just do it on the hockey show.
Yeah. The Griff Day. Happy Griff Day. But thank you, just kidding. Very nice. And Buddy Lee Lewis. Onija with Barry Ribs, Gino, and Kiki would be epic.
Oh my God. Onija needs to date Barry Ribs. I feel like that would be a good combo.
She could just boss them around.
Yeah.
But between the three, Gino, Barry, and Onija, nobody would be able to get a single word in.
No.
It would be just constant blah, 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 blah. Hold on, let me ask you something. You were in Pakistan? Yo, what's the deal with all those? Are they just Indian? They're like the same, yo. My Barry Ribs impression.
That's a good one.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't get. Is that just a act or where to get the voice from? Who knows? No, I don't even want an answer.
I don't know if most people don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. Who Barry Ribs be. But anywho, it's time to put
He's
this
an
one
old
to
white
bed.
comedian that talks like a black teenager.
Yes.
That's
Barry
as simple as
Barry
we get.
Ribowitz.
Uh-huh.
But anywho, this will be probably the final time we play this video. So thank you to our board members. Thank you to our new board members who will be added to the plaque very soon. This song, written by Grammy Award-winning rap artist G.A. Money, is for you.
Good morning, Gamity.
Gamity. Hope that's Edie. Good job.
Board. Caitlin, Con, Mama, Reno, Edie, Conti, Nick, Giordano, Charlie, Chicago, Dead Fool, Jeremy Epstein, Marshall, Bo, Bree, The Moose, Pete, Fitzy, Dominic, Piccatelli, Josh Words, Mike, Liggio, Mitchell, Chris Berg, Jimmy Z, Gana, Gecko, Dunn, D, Daniel, Mondi, Gabe, Itches, Connor, and Beck, Jeff, Dr. 73, Michael, Malice, Curtis, John, William, Yoder, Brian, Kate, Guy, Jeffrey the Draft, Stan, Turner, 9X, Support, Matt Fugate, Aja S. Thompson, Old Youngie, Bob, Famaborg, Treese, Dookie, 7626, Justice Fort, Garrett, J. Thomas, Larry F. Boo, Turd, Angelo, Mark, Jagrachi, Cynthia Darcy, Just, Eric and Lystra and Max and Lucy and Clara, Rocky, Pin, Tozy, Jose Delgado, Trey Stu's Cluster, Payne, Janet, Jane, Gina Marie Beverly, Jaquan G, Johnny Hee Hee, Heather the Hooker, Jonathan Mardukas, AJR, Michael J, Burnsy and Harold, Bruce Channel 666, Lindsay Sabadoo, Steve's Ass, Fanny Cash. Sad to see you go.
Very sad day. Bittersweet, rather.
Are we going to find another Grammy-winning artist to sing another song next week?
We're going to have to go on Fiverr. Maybe Cameo. I wonder if I can get someone on Cameo to read all the names.
I don't know if you can, just because the little part that you can write what you want them to say is only like 40 characters long. They don't let you send a big long list.
I wonder if I send, the Costco guys like $5,000. I'm just like, I just need you to read all.
And they probably do after every name.
A boom after every name. Boom or doom, all these names. And have them read like Steve's Ass and Heather the Hooker. Well, anyway, that's all the time we have for today.
Jesus.
Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I don't know how this
We wrapped up at like 5 after 10, and now it's 7:52.
2 on the dot. Like 2 hours on the dot. We were like, all right, we're done. I don't know how that it's pretty insane. Just lackadaisical with the ending of the show. That's it. From now on, when we hit the 2-hour mark, I'm just go hot, and I'm gonna fucking hit the off button. I'm gonna just slam my laptop screen down. Wonder if does that end the stream if I do that?
Probably
Slam
not.
it down. It wouldn't play the outro, which is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Feel free to wish us a happy birthday tomorrow.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.